firing John.
How about now?
Who are you talking to?
That's worse.
How about now?
That's better.
Okay. How about you, Leo?
He just put his headset on.
I'm good.
You good? Louder, less?
No, you're good. Leave it like that.
Is there any way to turn down just Jesus?
Yeah, there is. Look. Go ahead. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, we can hear you. Wrong one. Dick.
Asshole.
Just to fill everybody in that's listening, this podcast is going to be a little bit of everything: shit talking, to serious conversations like we are with Mike right now, to just another day at Tops, I guess. It's going to bounce around, so for sure people are going to have to wear earmuffs. Whoever don't want to hear Jesus and Craig cussing, but
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
because
I'll try to watch.
You know how bad we are. Terrible.
yeah, this
I'm rather surprised to hear any cussing coming from our choir boy, Jesus.
Balancing everything, right?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tops Daily Grind.
man, it's been
This
a while
is-
since we've done this.
Episode 70. It feels like a while, huh? Episode 77.
I know you're rusty as hell. That was
what?
a rusty ass intro.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
It was pretty rusty.
It was.
Yeah.
You guys are rusty. That was a great intro.
I kind of have to agree with Skarks on
No,
this one.
no, you don't. It wasn't rusty because it was more like natural.
Where's that game show
Really?
host?
Yeah, it was more
Voice that-
like a normal. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 77 of Tops. It wasn't more like welcome to. It was
It's
over the top.
It did
Trying to
not
over the
sound
top
all
of
that.
Yeah, I liked it.
I agree.
I like my intro this time.
Good. That makes one of us.
So, guys, anybody, let us know if you liked my intro, or not.
That was a no.
Yeah, if you guys, if
Wanna
nobody
show off
writes
your shot
anything,
glasses?
that means they liked it.
Yeah, mine fucking broke. Some piece of shit.
Your
Wanna have
yours
this
broke?
one?
No, yeah, mine cracked right down the middle.
Did you oil it? Oh, yeah. It probably got. It probably dried
Show
out.
people Craig's shot glass, or
Just hold it up.
his mug, his little mug. Look at that. That's high quality arts and crafts right there.
So
Should fill it up with
Joe
some
made that
Howhead.
handle, and when I saw him like sawing the little notches in there, I was like, "What the fuck is he doing?"
Isn't that-
And
how did
then
he get it
when
on so fucking
and then
tight?
when he tied that on there, I was like, "How the fuck?" Like that's so simple, but I
It
just
looks
didn't see it
simple.
happening
Isn't that
until
just
he
to hold
tied
it
on.
while the glue dries? Aren't you supposed to take those off afterwards?
I don't think he used any glue. I think he
There's
just
no
tied it
glue
on
on
and
it.
called it good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
There's
no
tied
glue
on.
on
Yeah,
it.
Really?
yeah,
Yeah, but it's tight.
yeah,
as
but it's
fuck.
tight. Like
Because when he was showing us how to cut that, he's like, "You can use this as glue," but he never put it on.
yeah, the pine sap.
Yeah.
No, not on this one. He didn't.
This one he made it within like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Dang.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, I don't know how he tied that so tight either. That's pretty impressive.
If I really want to, I can pull it apart, but it's so fucking tight.
Where's yours?
I wasn't there during the arts and
Oh,
crafts.
that's
time.
right. He left.
Ooh.
Leo made checkerboard on his.
I did a check.
Did you finish it?
No, it cracked.
Oh shit.
So I left it in my truck, and then I went to get it, and
Yeah, that's why.
Oh, the sun cracked it or
Yeah.
the heat?
the heat.
This
probably.
the heat. I'm sure the heat. Well, the heat and the dryness, the lack of humidity. So I mean, where Joe's from, it's in North Carolina. It's pretty humid.
Yeah.
But would have that oil helped?
Yeah, definitely. Because I put on the outside of this, I did like a butcher block oil, and then put some mineral oil on the inside.
So can you tell Joe to send me another fucking like tube of this when he comes back?
I can.
Hey Joe, if you're listening, which he probably isn't.
Joe, send us some
Hey,
more
Joe,
bamboo.
hey, send us some. Yeah, send us
Send
a
me. I
truck
said
full of
send me.
bamboo.
Send Leo some bamboo.
And if there's any extra,
Then I'll give you guys some.
Yeah.
we'll
I need
take
to
a
make-
tube
I need
too.
to make a
Yeah,
whole set.
send us some because Leo might forget. It's not that he won't give it to us if he remembers, but it's the if he remembers part. That,
Yeah,
Yeah. So this podcast is brought to you by Bushcraft Global
no, it's
because
not.
he's
No,
going to
it's
send
not.
us some stuff.
No bullshit, he is.
Oh well. Okay.
He's
then.
not listening.
remember.
To
I
this.
take
You
it
have to
back. I
call
take
him.
it back. This podcast is brought to you by Tops Knives,
Oh, there you go.
the maker of fine quality knives ever since 1998.
Yep, like this one right here. Just that one.
Are you not carrying?
post.
Are you not carrying a knife?
No, usually when we edit, I empty out my
No, I don't
pockets
have one.
and I
Yeah.
left all my
Yeah,
stuff
me
down
too.
there.
Really?
Yeah, I take all my knives
Why
off.
would you do that?
Because it feels weird in your
Like
pocket.
like this one right here.
Like the tops, of course, he wants to show the poker.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't I? That's what I carry.
God damn, this is beat to shit.
Yeah, you've used that a lot.
Especially in the custom shop.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so at topsknives.com,
TDG 30.
you can get 30% off.
This is the one I carry.
Wow.
Well, usually
It looks fucking nice. It looks
does.
like it's been
It's
like
big.
in an article or something.
Yeah.
Looks like an hat.
Yeah, it looks like an ad.
Okay, you caught me.
It is.
It is an ad, but it's okay.
You know what
That's the
sucks?
one I carry.
I wanted to bring up, since it was supposed to happen this week, NRA got canceled.
Nra. Nra. That's how you pronounce it.
And it's funny because
All right.
we go like we did what was the first show? The Fort Worth, Texas one,
What is it? ICC?
The ICCE.
and then we
Is that a credit union?
That's a credit union. Yeah.
And then Dylan and Maya did the NO. What is it?
but we did Blade
INOA.
first, right?
INOA.
NAOA.
INOA.
The Idaho Narcotics Officers
Oh,
Association.
INOA. A.
Yeah, and then before that we did Blade, and then you kind of feel like these shows are just back on track,
And
all of a
then
sudden they cancel one.
boom, canceled again.
Yeah.
And cancel one, and then who knows what the rest.
I feel like the NRA didn't have much of a choice.
They didn't make it seem like that,
Because-
but we knew ahead of time that big dogs were.
Yeah.
Is that something we can say?
Yes.
Oh,
So
because it's like open news now.
yeah.
Probably
So
not,
there was. I mean, there was the one news article that you Jesus showed me that there was like
4 or 5.
They
Yeah.
listed. I think they listed like 6 or 7 large
yeah.
companies
company.
that had backed out, and
Yeah,
that's snowball. Basically, what happens is that snowballs. If some of the companies with the largest booth space back out, you got a huge hole in the middle of your show floor. That just doesn't look good.
Yeah.
And then more and more are backing out, and people are getting all nervous and stuff. I don't think the NRA had a choice.
No.
I was telling Craig, fuck, we can probably get one of them 50 by 60. Basically
Yeah,
for
maybe they'll
nothing.
give it to us for free.
Yeah, they'll
No,
give
they're-
it to us for free just to be there.
just to fill it.
and
Yeah,
then they cancel.
yeah.
Just fucking 4 tables and a 50 by 60.
Yeah.
What I found funny was we were literally in the office talking about it, and John was all excited about. He's like, "Hey, I'm studying these
I
knives."
think it's John. I think it was John. He's a fucking.
He was
Oh,
asking
my-
like, "What kind of questions do they ask?" He's like, "Do they ask about steels?" Do they, like going on and on? And I was like, "Oh, I mean, it's more experience. Like you have to be there." And then on break, Craig's like, "They canceled," and I'm like, "Ooh, John is gonna."
I
gonna be
kind
all
of
sad.
I kind of felt it coming just because of what you guys had said already.
Well, and
before I even saw that article, and then when
Yeah.
we saw it,
Yeah, we
Craig's
kept getting some tips before.
It was just weird things here and there. Yeah.
yeah, when I looked at the article, Craig's like, well, that's probably like, is it
When you
is
looked
it
at the
legit,
article,
or
we had already heard that,
that one
but
of
we
them-
weren't sure that.
yeah,
that
that a big one.
And it
was on.
sucks that they do it like almost like what was it, a week and a half before the show?
Yeah. So for us, it ended up being last minute enough that we're gonna miss out on some of what we paid to rent a place down there.
exactly.
We're gonna miss out on some of the money we spent for promotional items that were physical promotional items that don't make sense anywhere else because they had a booth number on it. You know, there's shit like that we're not getting our money back for.
Is there an insurance you
Did
guys
you
can
talk
take
to
out?
them already?
Yes,
Yeah, and said
they won't. I won't know for another 3 weeks probably. Yeah,
get his address. If we don't, we're gonna go fucking shoot him.
let's do.
You can't.
Oh yeah, so
No,
he's
yeah,
talking
we
about
can.
like photography.
Photography.
Yeah,
We're gonna go.
Guys, we're fucking the photo team right here.
We're gonna go take some pictures.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
of
fucking
his
just
body.
Jesus.
Pulls out his gun and just.
But yeah, the guy
There's
that I
a
talked to,
lens in the muzzle of that gun.
yeah, the guy that I talked to was like, he's like, there's a lot of companies they got to go through. It'll take probably 3 to 4 weeks before they get through everybody and let you know exactly what you are do
So
have
this
to
how
pay and what
this
you
is how
don't.
this is gonna work out. Tell him for next time. Give me all your information. For next time, I'm gonna contact you directly. He's gonna give you all his information, and if he fucking says he's not gonna give us our money back
Why don't you guys get event insurance?
for promotion items, they won't give it to you.
No.
So everything else we're getting back. The only thing we're not is part of the house and some of the promotional stuff we paid. I mean, there's a little bit here and there that we're gonna. There's like transaction fees and stuff like that we're not getting back for some things, but in the end, you know, we're out probably $1,000 just because it got canceled so late. You know, maybe more.
So my follow up question to that is: do you think it's gonna snowball effect too, like with the next show?
That is a good question, and I don't know.
So the next show, they already said, and this is the beginning of it. Who knows? And who knows tomorrow what the fuck they want to do? But you have to have that 72-hour test before if you're not vaccinated, or be vaccinated. and you have to wear a face mask.
And you have to show proof of that.
Yeah.
Which one?
At Blade Show.
Oh, Blade Show.
At Blade West. So, and that's not Blade West's fault. That is California.
That is California.
Is
That
that-
is the county.
Is John going down?
No.
Okay, so you'll probably make it to that one.
Even
Yeah, I think
His
that
curse
one's-
isn't on it.
No,
Yeah,
I think
pretty
that
much.
one will
That's
I'll
a good
probably,
point, yeah.
just take him just to be with Craig. That'll be fun.
Your job this whole
I
episode.
will if I have to go. If I say you ever were like, you know what, you and John should just do a show, just you and John.
Ooh.
I will fire him.
No, but I'm gonna go too.
Okay.
He's gonna ride with us.
But as soon as you like go to the bathroom or wander
I'm
the
even
show,
fucking,
I'm
I'm
gonna
even
fire
buying
him.
a fucking
As soon as you hear
a cruiser van, dude, so we can all
you
fucking
need that
fit in
fucking
it.
vape going.
We don't
Good.
have two cars.
That's great. That's wonderful.
you can
But
have John sitting next
I
to
am
you.
gonna fire him.
He's your personal assistant this whole.
He's gonna be your personal assistant the whole show.
He's definitely gonna get fired.
Did you say his pussy neural assistant?
Both.
No, so you were talking about because I don't think we got a clear answer. Do you think it's going to snowball effect into the next shows?
Yeah, absolutely. Even though their shows are different, but it is.
Yeah, you know,
I see it.
So like the ICCE felt normal. Blade Show felt normal. You know, there were some people with masks. There was some like hesitancy to like shake hands with people and things like that. But other than that, it felt normal. I don't think Blade West is going to feel normal if it does happen. I feel like California is not the place for that show.
They moved it from Portland to California.
Yeah, they moved it from Portland to Long Beach. Of all the places in California to do it, Long Beach is probably the one.
Yeah.
Because it just happens to be in like Orange County, where there's a pocket of people who are maybe a little more 2A friendly. So you know, in the
And by
entire state,
pocket, he means Barney.
no, I mean like Orange. I mean that county. that county is pretty.
Yeah, they are. That's probably one of the only places.
But my point is that it's not. So think about how many. The reason I'm having a hard time with this is because I don't know why this is a political issue. It doesn't make sense to me that COVID has a left and a right side. It doesn't make sense to me. It's stupid. Why is it a political issue in the first place? But it is. Okay, so a lot of the people that are going to go to Blade Show happen to be right-leaning, and they're going to have a problem showing up at a place where they have to prove whether or not they've been vaccinated or whether or not they have the disease. That alone is going to just turn people away. People that have bought a ticket already, they're going to be like, I am not going to show proof that I have a vaccine. I'm just not going to do it. And they're not going to show up because of it. So I feel like it's going to hurt attendance. And I feel like there's probably some exhibitors that are also going to have that same feeling and are going to be like, I'm not doing that. Mm-hmm. And I personally kind of agree with that sentiment that why should I have to show you that I have this vaccine, but what about all the other vaccines that I could get? Like, what if I don't have the polio vaccine and I give everybody polio? Like, you know what I mean? So it's one of those things where I feel like the requirements that they have are going to cause some problems. So I don't feel like...
And this is just the beginning.
Yeah.
If there's more to come.
Do you feel like they're going to almost like shut down the U.S. again? Because you know how like now some places are
I don't think so.
requiring masks again.
I feel like it's
I
going to
don't
be
think so.
kind of a state-by-state thing. And I feel like in some ways it's going to be polarizing that, you got places like Florida that are like, no, we're not doing this anymore. And it comes down to the like governor of the state, like the Florida governor. He's like, no, we're not doing this. The Texas governor, he's like, no, we're not doing this. We're not going to mandate this anymore. And then there's some states that are doing it.
Because I know some companies are mandating it from their employees. Like for example, Delta Airlines. Either you show proof that you got the vaccine or you pay more on your health insurance. Just because it's costing them. I think they said it was like $50,000 per person that gets sick. So apparently they can raise the health insurance cost if they don't get a vaccine. I mean, they can raise it for certain reasons.
They're probably like adjusting percentage of care type thing.
Probably.
Or like a percentage of copay or whatever.
Whatever it is, but I know there's some companies that are doing that, like that kind of thing. Like if you don't get it, that's fine. You don't get it, but you're gonna pay. Your premium's gonna be a little higher.
Yeah, it's the only literally the only issue I have with this vaccine is it's just too new.
Yeah.
That's the only issue I have with it. But like, for example, my wife is a nurse. She has to get a flu shot every year. She doesn't have a choice.
Yeah.
And nobody's throwing a fit about that. But they're throwing a fit about this one. And so it's one of those things where it's like, you know, I understand a place of business making a decision like that. Totally up to them, you know, and a place like Delta, it's not like their employees can avoid people.
Yeah.
They're stuck in a metal tube with like 6 people on each side of them.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's no way there's social distancing on planes right now. It's just not happening. And so, yeah, like I get that this business or that business can make that decision. That makes sense.
I don't think they'll shut down the country again, though.
I don't think
Just
so either.
because when they shut it down, there was no help whatsoever. Like, there wasn't a vaccine. There wasn't even, like those cocktails that they're using for
they didn't
people.
even have
They
any
didn't have
idea.
anything.
Yeah.
They had no idea how strong it was.
Yeah.
They had no idea, like, what the effects were. They had, like, nothing. Now they know enough that I don't think they'll shut it down.
But they'll shut it down to a point, but not as bad as.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, for example, in the south part of the country, I guess the ICUs are full, and like that might be dangerous, like in that area. But who knows?
Yeah. So I was listening to this. Reading this thing the other day, and they were talking about the Delta variant, and they're talking about how a lot of the pockets of places. A lot of the pockets of places right now that are getting hit hard, like Houston, where the NRA show was going to be, was getting hit really hard. They're seeing it last for like about a month and a half, and then it's like tapering back down again. So hopefully it's just that variant is just moving from place to place, and as it goes through, you know, you get it goes through, and then things kind of go back down. But then, you know, there's other variants, and now they're moving around. And so it's one of those things where it's like, how in the world did this virus go from what it is to like, how many different variants are there confirmed?
I'm not sure.
Because
Delta is 4.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, but I don't necessarily think they're going alpha, beta, and so on.
Well, they're not naming them that because I know, like, the first variant they named, it was like the England one. What's it called? There was an England variant. I can't remember what it was called.
I think they're just calling it the English variant right
something
now.
like that.
But I'm not sure. But then there's supposedly like a different one in India and a different one in Africa, right?
Yeah. But it's crazy that there's all this like hate for the vaccines and stuff, where people should be happy that they were able to pull it off and such, because whether you like it or not, it is kind of working. Just because less people are dying, and the people that have gotten that vaccine haven't got it as strong. I mean, like, it should, like, the number should be way higher of how contagious supposedly this one is. I don't know if it is or not. Like, who knows? But the numbers are pretty decent.
It's you know what I feel like more than anything's happening right now is you can't find the truth about anything. Everybody is putting their own slant on things.
It's just,
so like, because one of the things I heard recently, same along those same lines, is like that there's a possibility that when there's a vaccine, this was a study from like 2015. I have not looked at it. I just heard it, and I'm regurgitating it, which is probably no better than reading a headline and regurgitating it. But anyway, there's apparently some evidence that if there's a vaccine that's made, people get the vaccine and can still contract the disease and spread it even when they're vaccinated, that has some potential to make it worse in the long run. In the short term, maybe no, but in the long run, maybe yes, because it's going to create more variants. It's going to create a more resistant strain to vaccines and shit like that. But nobody wants to talk about that because it makes their side look bad. You know, it's just so,
like, one of the things I've heard with the reasoning behind why they say that the science isn't, because they're like, well, they keep flip-flopping. Well, it's because as they learn, like, certain things, they have to change because that's what science is.
Yeah.
It's just a guess.
Yeah, and if you change your opinion right now, like, you're abandoning your side.
Yeah,
and now
but
all of a
that's
sudden,
not the thing, though.
It's not at all. It's not.
Because you're supposed to change as you get new information.
Yep.
So as you get new information, you make changes as needed. So they've only, like, yeah, they've had a year and a half to study it, but then again,
That's
they've
only a year and a half.
to
Yeah.
study it because usually it takes about 10 years to make a vaccine. That's why, it's understandable that people are like afraid to take it because they don't understand the mechanics behind developing and all that. I don't either, but like to a certain degree, I'm more trusting to the science part. But that's
Yeah, I
just,
mean, when it comes down to it, there's it's a coronavirus. The flu is also a coronavirus. The coronavirus is a type of virus. It's that virus looks kind of like a crown. Hence the term coronavirus. Like that's what it actually looks like. So that's what they call it, right? So there's coronaviruses have existed. They've developed vaccines for coronaviruses. So this one is different, but like it's not like we're starting from scratch here.
No.
It's not some virus they've never seen before.
and then there's new technologies that utilize AI with others. Like the technologies have improved so vastly with computers.
Oh, so the
that
AI is trying to kill us.
It could be, or they're trying to save us, but we don't want to get saved. I don't know. It's one of those two.
And I know we
And
talked
only
about it
those
in the beginning of the year, like we made our predictions and stuff like that.
Well, we're gonna make a show about
Yeah.
our predictions we made because some of them have come.
That's
out
coming
to be
up.
true.
That's coming up in a
So
few months. Yeah.
so stay tuned for that because that's gonna be because I feel like none of us were right.
No, probably not.
I think we were all right, a certain degree.
Yeah, but it's making it's coming back around.
Yeah. It's. I think that's what I'm saying. I think we were all right
To
in
a certain point.
degree. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to re-listen to the
Like
episode.
for example,
'cause-
I was right up until like July.
Oh, you nailed it right on the head, like the first.
Right till July, and then
Remember
after that,
when we predicted who was gonna pass away
I'm
first?
so glad I
Yeah.
was wrong.
well, you're not
Oh,
wrong
man.
yet.
Fuck you.
You still have
not-
4 months.
4
What is it, 3
months,
months?
Yeah, but you right away, instantly, like
Yeah,
within
that was an educated guess, because but still, that was
Yeah.
fucked up. Anyway, so where were we?
So, Blade West. Long story short, I feel like the place that it's in is going to limit a lot of the people that would otherwise go. I feel like it's going to limit some of the exhibitors from going, and so I feel like if they do force it through and it happens, the attendance will be low. I feel like it'll be. I mean, if we go, we'll have fun. We'll sell some knives. We'll do what we do, but I feel like it's going to be down. I feel like it's going to be down from the last Blade West.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be as big. There's not going to be as many people. That's my thought.
If you
If
remove
it happens,
if you remove the whole coronavirus thing, just like it's a normal year, do you think it'd be as big in Long Beach as it was in Portland? Bigger?
Bigger than Portland.
probably
for sure.
bigger. Yeah, I would agree.
Not
with
as
that.
big as Atlanta, but bigger than Portland. Absolutely.
Is there more? Well,
And so the reason,
more people are.
the reason, yes, there's just a higher population in that area. Apart from that, Portland had the Antifa problem before Corona, and it's Portland. Portland was already kind of just fucked up before Corona. You know, the mayor of Portland is also the police chief. It's one of the, I guess that's one of the few cities left in the U.S., large cities, where that's the case. And so the mayor makes decisions for the police that's in his best interest, not necessarily what's in the police's best interest. And so he, for probably over a year, had been asking the police to stand down when Antifa would block a road. You know, he asked the police to stand down unless there was actual violence. But there were multiple instances of Antifa being violent and nothing happening, and then somebody retaliating and that person getting arrested. And so what was happening, and because there's a cop that we know from Washington that Portland was sending out, like asking for help on a regular basis from other jurisdictions, and at some point the Portland was like, okay, we still want your help, but we can't pay you. And so if your department's not going to pay you to come down, then you're basically volunteering your time to come and fucking help us out. And they just
So people wouldn't go.
yeah, cops were like, I can't even do my job there, and so why would I go and help you for free? Like, it's not going to happen. And so Portland was just not a good spot because of that. So I think Long Beach would have been, if there were no coronavirus, I think Long Beach would be a lot bigger. there's a lot of makers. There's actually a lot of makers in California
There is.
that might go if they were enticed properly or if they were invited. Like, I don't know if the Blade Show reaches out to makers and says, hey, do you want to come and be at the show? I think they just make the show,
And
whoever signs up, signs up. But if I were them, especially creating a new show, I'd be reaching out.
to the local, yeah.
Absolutely. I would reach out to every knife maker
Hey, you
that
get a
I could
discount.
find and be like, hey, the first couple of years, we'll give you like $15 off your booth or whatever, you know, off your
For
table.
a really good percentage off.
And a lot of those guys just get tables, which, you know, they can do
And tables
half
are pretty
price
cheap.
and
Yeah.
fill up everything in there.
And in that show, you can sell directly.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
there's no, it's not just one of those where you're
Yeah,
showing
SHOT
off your
Show's
stuff.
really
Shot
the
Show's
only
really the only one we can't.
one. And when we go to Germany.
Yeah, Germany.
So I had a question since we touched on AI, and I wanted to ask you guys, what do you guys
A?
think? A? What the fuck? No, what do you guys think of those AI bots? Like, what are your thoughts? Do you think it's going to be good for us?
Oh, that Tesla one? Did you
or
see
it's
that
going to
one?
be
Tesla
bad?
one, yeah.
And I want to get everyone's reaction.
Whoa. I'm gonna have to search.
I mean, you probably saw that little picture. Do you think that's actually going to hurt us, or is it good for us?
I don't know. That always brings me back to what the fuck was that movie called?
iRobot?
iRobot. It brings
With
me
Will
back
Smith?
to that. Every time I fucking see anything like that.
So when I saw that picture, I got those vibes. I was like, that's because they're going to make it seem like it's a good thing in the beginning. Obviously, they're not going to be
Until
like
something goes wrong.
Exactly.
That thing looks scary as shit, though.
right?
be
No,
honest.
it's scary
Yeah.
as shit.
Look,
It
show
is.
Look, Ray.
Why do they always have to make it look like a person?
Imagine that shit with the top logo and the fucking
so it's
top.
familiar
There you
to
go.
you?
Hey,
yeah,
can we
but
get one?
fuck that.
Hey,
I don't
Elon.
want it to look like a person.
Elon, if you're watching this,
Elon, if you're watching this, if you do one with the top logo, we'll look into
Can you
buying one.
give my robot a bigger titties?
Why can't the robot
and a
look
vagina?
Yes.
Why
Please.
can't it just look like a robot? Why does it have to
Just
look
in
like
case,
a person?
my wife's mad at me.
that makes it even creepier.
Yeah, that's fucking. That's not familiar. That's creepy as fuck.
So what do you think, Craig? What do you think? Do you think this is?
That was just like a dude under, like, in a mask.
Hold on. Didn't
No,
you
there's
say?
there's no.
Imagine that
bulge.
motherfucker just standing outside your door and the fuck when you get up to take a
That is
piss.
true.
Didn't you say they were gonna make it so it doesn't get too smart?
No, I did. No, so that it can't overpower a human.
But that can be easily
Yeah,
be
but that was one of
bypassed.
the first rules in iRobot is that a robot
movie.
could never harm. Yeah, but but those rules are real, aren't they? Didn't they take those rules
I
of
think they did.
robotics from like a real thing?
I'm not sure. Let me look it up.
I
So what do you think, Craig?
thought they did.
Do you think
that's fucking creepy as fuck? Make it look like a robot.
No, but even
does it gotta
even
look
if
like
it
a
did,
person?
even
It
if it
does
did
look
look
like a robot.
No, it doesn't.
It looks like a robot person.
Even if it did look like
It
a,
looks like a Daft Punk
But
video.
forget about what it
costume.
looks
Yeah.
like. Forget about what it looks like. What do you think?
what do you think? Is it going to be good for us or is it going to be bad for us?
Isaac Asimov's Laws of Robotics.
Have they say how much they're going to cost?
No, they just unveiled it that they're planning
Just
on
Can they
releasing.
sharpen knives and grind?
I think it's just science fiction, dude.
That's not real.
No. There's already ones that you can do that don't look like a human. It's just
Okay,
them.
But I want a
stand-
fucking
I stand
human.
corrected.
That can just fucking. No, I seen those, and
Well,
I've been to a place where they show me.
They
how
show
to
me.
But isn't the human body like kind of inefficient? Like, couldn't they make the robot better?
I don't know. You remember what was it? Which school was the one that was doing that robot?
Boston Dynamics.
Boston Dynamics. Have you seen you remember it could barely walk? Like, and it'd trip over, like it'd fall over.
Yeah.
Now they're doing parkour, man. They're
Yeah.
doing like
Yeah.
backflips and it's fucking nuts.
Yeah, those Boston Dynamics robots
seen-
are
have you seen
fucking
those?
creepy as
No.
fuck.
Let me
dude.
look for it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I think it doesn't matter what firewall you can say you put on them. If it's
Somebody can
if
hack
it's
that motherfucker.
Not just that, somebody can hack it, but it's going to be able to hack itself.
Yeah, I think that's the.
Dude, I could die crossing the street. Give me a fucking robot. If it kills me, it kills me.
I'll get one when I'm like 70, 80. And I
That'd be
got a little
weird
bit-
though. Imagine like us just sitting here and you have your robot here, just like
Looking at you.
sitting on the fucking couch.
I think.
See how much they are. See if we can pre-order
Look at
one.
this crazy shit.
Oh shit.
So
They're doing
describe
fucking parkour.
describe what you're showing.
So I'm showing so these Boston Dynamic robots, before they could barely even walk, and now they're doing parkour and
That
shit.
thing
Look at
just
that.
jumped from one table to the next.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
It
doing
just
that
ran
fucking.
around.
What is that? What is that show called? That
The American Ninja
American
Warrior.
Ninja Warrior. That's
Yeah.
what the
It's doing
fuck.
like
look at that
an
shit.
obstacle course.
It's doing an obstacle course, and then I think both of them at the same time they'll do a backflip there towards the end. It's insane.
Okay,
like
and-
search up Boston Dynamics, and it's like the first two second video that could pop
Okay,
up.
and this one's legit. This is not one of those fake
No,
videos,
no, no.
right?
This is legit.
That's fucking creepy.
Watch this. Watch this shit. Right here. Bam. Oh, not yet.
Three,
Here we go.
two,
Here we go.
one,
Here we go. Look at this shit. Fuck, that's insane. They could barely walk, and now they're doing backflips or front flips or whatever.
Those
else.
are backflips.
They're backflips.
Well,
Were
I
they?
mean, it's a robot, so it doesn't have a.
No, it
front
does have
end.
a. It's wearing a backpack.
Okay.
Backpacks go on the back.
Yeah.
Or else
Well,
it's a front pack.
that's a good point.
That's deep, huh?
I don't know. The thing is, I don't know enough about AI to be worried or not worried about it. And,
no, I mean, but if you go back to what Elon was talking about, how scared he was of AI, but
and now he's
He's the one that's developing.
But he's also so here's how here's how I think he's reconciling that. China is spending 10 to 20 times more than we are on AI research, right?
I think so.
I mean, they're spending a lot of fucking money on AI research.
Which some of it is for him.
Do you think that? Well,
Anyway,
maybe
probably.
that's what they're telling him, but they don't care about intellectual property.
No.
They haven't for years, and every time that they say they do, they act otherwise. And so you got this country that is definitely not thinking about the U.S. in a positive way, developing AI. Like at some point, and this is where it always comes down to this: it's going to get weaponized. At some point, someone's going to weaponize
Definitely.
it. That's what I'm scared.
Yeah, you can see guns on that thing easily.
Yeah. Yeah.
A big old fucking.
So,
like,
like-
They can do some
Kinda like
songs. They
Iron
can
Man.
fucking have a fucking pull a trigger, fucking follow fucking
his
if there
whole
were-
body is a magazine or clip or whatever.
If
you
there
wanna
were
call
some agreed upon, if there were some agreed upon rules that like everybody agreed on, then I wouldn't be worried so much.
it. You know
but-
what worries me more? The fucking Neuralink thing.
Yeah.
Because what if it goes like bad on somebody in somebody's head?
In somebody's head. Yeah.
and then they just
Oh,
fucking freak the fuck out. Because you can't tell they're wearing it.
right.
And this, you can at least see the robots coming. Like, oh look, it's got a gun. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but I guess either way, the result is the same. You're dead.
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's psychos out there who eat people.
That's true.
So I mean,
That's
how
true.
much worse
And-
can a robot get?
Yeah. I mean,
I
really.
mean, I don't answer that.
Let's find out how much they are.
Oh, they're probably they're gonna be. They're not available for a while though, huh? I think it's like 2023.
Like his fucking truck. He never fucking finishes
Right.
his motherfucking
Have you seen
truck.
that thing? The other thing he's working on? I think it's for next.
Tell him to fucking work on something and finish it. He seems like fucking Leo. Leo starts on everything and don't finish shit.
No, he's the launch of that Inspiration 4. You see that? It's like next month. So it's an all civilian mission
Oh, really?
I went
Yeah.
to space.
to space. Yeah. So part of the thing he's saying, I guess, is that
To the
almost anything that NASA does, it's like government, like trained people that are astronauts, and this one's like all civilian.
What if he's planning to make these AI bots, right? And then these ones he would be able to send to Mars and then do it.
That'd be cool.
And see,
I mean, but then
see
this is-
that's the type of positive application that AI does have.
Yeah.
But it's the weaponization that scares me.
helping old people.
that
dude.
kind of thing.
helping old people.
Helping old people.
No, for real. Think about how many elderly people don't have help from their families.
Yeah, 'cause their kids
don't
are
want to
pieces
go
of
to don't want to go to a nursing home, and they're fine until they're not.
Yeah.
But what if someone's there to help them other than like life alert, the fucking life alert button,
That commercial
Yeah.
was the best.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, absolutely. But sending
The photo,
sending
I can't get
robots.
up. Do you remember that?
Fucking robot throws him over there.
You remember that commercial that he's talking about?
Help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
The,
Shit.
the
yeah.
little lady.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But
That's fucked.
It is
see, with
fucked
the Neuralink, I feel like you would be able to, the people who don't have some body limbs, they would be able to attach a body limb, and then with that, now all of a sudden they got an arm.
That works. That works just like their other arm.
Where
Yeah.
they lost their eyesight
Yeah.
and now they have eyesight.
See, there's good things, but there at the same time, there's those people who.
I honestly think the good things outweigh the bad.
I hope so.
But
But
who knows?
in this case,
well, it's like for example with the
It
whole
depends. It depends on who gets
have
there
you not
first.
seen Iron Man?
It depends on who gets there first.
yeah, but
Seen Iron Man?
but you can
See what he
use
does?
that same logic for guns.
Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely you can. And you know how far behind we are in fucking missile research right now?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know how far we're behind.
Supposedly Russia's
think
got
we're doing pretty good,
Supposedly
though, but-
Russia's got multiple hypersonic missiles that are functional, and we don't have a way to stop them.
Damn.
Jesus.
You know, there's a lot of shit like that
That we know
that
of,
we
of
know
course.
of. Which mean, yeah, but think about what we don't know, and that's what's even worse because the
but
fucking.
I'm sure the
because
government.
the things the government's
20 years
do-
ahead of what we know.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully, but who? But
That's why
maybe
everything's so
not.
fucking private. You can't even say you fucking work there, you die.
Yeah, it's all
Compartmentalized.
compartment.
What was at the door? Oh shit, it's Leon.
Yeah.
Hey, Pa.
Where's your dog?
Oh,
So we can put it right here.
instead of saying hi, Leon.
Oh, hi,
he's-
Liam. Sorry. Where's your dog?
Leon.
Leon.
Liam is his son.
My
Leon.
son's name is Liam. Yeah.
Yeah, his son's Liam.
Oh,
Leon.
look at those shoes.
Sorry.
Okay, I see you.
Did I say
You
Liam? or
guys,
did
Jordan. You said Liam.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You did.
Leon.
If I
My
was
bad.
Leo, I would probably backhand you. But you know,
No, he's over there.
yeah, I can do it for you.
But think about.
Just say the word.
But AI could be amazing. Not just helping elderly people, but especially space exploration could be so instrumental.
You don't have to send
They could
human
send
beings.
those people to. They could send those AIs to Mars. Those fuckers build structures. They do all this shit, and then you send people.
Because imagine you pair that these robots. So say you don't do AI. Say you actually do like more like
Almost like a rover.
autonomous ones where you control it via VR headset.
Yep.
That'd be badass.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine.
Or not.
Imagine the first people that get to Mars.
It would, but then you always have them psycho motherfuckers.
You know the
that
porn
are out
industry is getting their hands on some
Oh,
of these.
well, there's already
Way
sex.
first.
There's already sex robots. Those already exist. Yeah.
there. Do you have one?
It's in your business.
There's speaking of crazy shit that exists. There's a website too that. So for example, you can upload your face, and they'll pay you. I think it's like $100, and then they use your face. So you can like Google people.
$100 every time or $100?
just for just once.
What? Nah, that sucks.
Yep, you're gonna sell your
Your
likeness for $100
Yeah.
forever.
Speaking
I tried to
of
offer mine for free, but they didn't want it.
dumb online digital stuff, how about our horse, huh?
Yeah, it's funny because we were making fun of. I was editing. I was making some clips for the just to share on Top Secret and stuff. We were making fun of John for his fake grass cutting, and then we bought a fake horse.
Yeah, so we are proud owners of
We do
Miss
have
Voodoo.
Miss Voodoo.
Miss Voodoo is our horse.
She's a shitty horse.
She is a shitty
She
horse.
hasn't won a single race.
Not one.
Over the weekend, she lost 5 races.
So you guys race them whenever you want.
Yeah, but it
can.
costs money to
Yeah,
raise
you
them.
can. You can. So watch. I'm gonna set a race up, and then I'll show you. We'll show you hopefully live as she loses. But let me
Watch
try
her
this.
win on freaking live.
Oh, that'd be fucking amazing.
So while he's setting that
I'm
up,
gonna-
let me
yeah.
explain what's happening here.
Okay, go ahead.
So Edgar and Jesus bought a digital horse
Yes.
Yes.
that runs
Miss Voodoo.
digital
Get
horse
her name right.
races.
Yep, she's a girl.
She is a female horse that runs digital horse races.
And we can breed them.
You can breed this horse. You apparently can run the horse
So
while
can I
it's
buy the male
while
version?
it's
That help?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
And then you breed them, and then once they have what do you call the baby horses?
Baby horses.
You can sell them.
Offspring.
You can sell them.
I don't know what they're called.
selling the mat.
I don't know horse racing, so I don't know what they're called.
Well, not even
Colts
horses.
or no, they're
Yeah.
foul.
Or if you-
foals,
See,
foalies.
Foals and mare. I don't
I don't know,
fucking
some
know.
shit.
So if you
Fucking
buy actually a really good horse, which are the way more expensive ones,
So tell
they
them
can-
how expensive because
they can pay you to breed their female.
yeah. So basically, you're gonna spend real money on a
And you can win real money.
on
Hold
a,
on.
Yeah, but you
on
can
a
win-
digital
yeah.
horse
That's true.
that you then spend real money
Oh, here's our Zed Run expert.
to
by the way,
digitally
Coach.
race.
Coach.
So you can basically, and so what Jesus was saying is that you can buy a real horse for $8,000,
Yeah, correct.
and then you can breed this horse.
I was actually, right now that we're talking about horses, you guys will probably enjoy this. I was at Matt and Emmy's. We went out. And if you guys want to show this video, you can. We went out to look at some property with him. And we come back, and I guess it was the time for this horse to get done. I mean,
Oh shit.
So you recorded some horses getting down.
oh, absolutely.
nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
This is like live shit happening.
Oh damn! Look at that.
get it?
Oh, our horse does that.
Yeah. Our horse can do that.
Yeah. It
Well,
does.
it's digital, so it should be able to do fucking backflips and shit too. But
Oh, here we go. Here's a race.
We're looking at fucking horses hump right
Okay,
now.
choose a gate. Fuck it, I'll choose it because.
Three.
Okay, got it. Ah, shit.
If you don't choose 3, you lost.
Let me.
Well, sounds like you're fucked.
No, I got it. I got 3. Hold on. I have to pay
Instead
for
of
it.
rolling it, you could pick up the chair.
Yeah. So you can spend 8. So you're not going to get me
Okay.
a beer?
So,
I said get beers and get yourself one. Oh,
Okay,
you got
let's
himself
see.
one.
I was pointing to this because I was wanting another one of these.
So he's setting up a race right now.
I'm setting up a race right now. I'm trying to get
Can you
3.
Can you screen record?
I can, but I'll do it on this one. Hold on. I'm not going to screen record this part.
You can spend 8,000 real dollars on a
Yeah, but you
on
can
a-
also make
on
money.
a fake horse, and
You
then you can charge real dollars
Yeah, you can
To-
charge.
What do you use?
to breed that horse.
Yeah, $1,000 per time.
That's fucking money right there.
Thank you,
Yeah.
John.
See what he does with his custom?
Opens
He
beers.
pops fucking beer open.
He abuses it.
Okay, so
Should use your teeth
I don't know if our horse made it to the
in time.
in time. Hold on, because I was trying to pick the gate 3, and
But that's the thing now. It's all about like they're coming out with more games. It's not just this one. They're coming out with way more games. And even that crypto expert was saying that that's the new thing. Like is going to be
Like the new gambling?
crypto.
yeah. Did you know there's a
gambling?
Bitcoin farm here in Idaho? Idaho Falls.
You know, right now you're talking. There's a Bitcoin
What the fuck
ATM
does that mean?
now.
What's that?
Well,
Yeah,
and
Bitcoin ATMs
I've
in
never
El
seen
Salvador.
one.
There's Bitcoin ATMs. There's one at the mall.
What is
There's
a
one,
Bitcoin
but they're in a
farm?
gas station
Fucking
somewhere.
expensive.
So
though.
what he means? No, it's not a Bitcoin. It's a crypto farm because they do Litecoin. They do all
they
coins.
do all
yeah,
coins.
dude. So there's one here.
What the
crypto
fuck is that?
Crypto farm.
Yes.
So
Explain.
basically, what did you explain?
Well, you
don't
have
know?
a no. I know what it is, but you have a better understanding.
No, so the blockchain, right? It basically it's like so whenever you have money.
I don't
in
know
the,
what a blockchain is.
Okay, hold on. So let me explain this.
I want him to explain it to you.
Do you know what a blockchain is?
Okay.
Okay.
So you know how when you have money in the bank and you send it to another bank, there's a database.
Okay.
There's a database. So the banks have to verify that database is sound.
There's a cloud.
There's different databases, right?
Okay.
So basically, what a blockchain is those databases, but they exist on every single computer that there is. So like, what mining is verifying that data.
Okay. So let me try and
And see, I don't understand it
Want a shot,
100%
John?
either. So
Howard?
my information might be completely
Okay.
wrong. So if you guys have right information, like
Yeah. So then let me try and rephrase that in a way that I understand. So using your bank example, they all have their own database. The blockchain is a database
For crypto.
where say Wells Fargo and U.S. Bank, they each have their own database, but
Wanna
those
use your
databases
uncle's shot
are.
glass?
But U.S. Bank has Wells Fargo's database, and Wells Fargo has U.S. Bank's database, and everybody can verify
everybody
everything.
can verify everything.
But you still own your thing.
Yeah.
Within that database.
And it's apparently it's one of the only
Thank
John's
you.
gonna
properties-
use yours. John's gonna use yours.
Do it, John.
Really?
Do it, John.
He is. John, he's letting you use his shot glass that he made over the weekend. Yeah, wait.
John.
No le eches mucho porque tú te lo vas a tomar.
That's for you.
John, you didn't even put any in there. Okay.
Do it, John.
Okay, that one's yours.
Dale.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers. You guys don't want one?
No, I'm good. Especially with my no.
Shit.
I'm good.
It'll numb it.
No.
Alcohol.
So our horse didn't make it to that race, so I have to find a new one.
Thank you, Jose Flores.
So yeah, there's a farm here
Yeah.
that tracks all that
hopefully I
stuff.
can save the other one, seriously. The shot glass at least, but my cup did break.
Okay, blockchain. Got it. I'm on it. Blockchain.
Continue, Slim.
So there's a
on.
blockchain, and there's some farming going on inside that blockchain.
So the
and
farming is
they-
just people verifying the transactions. So basically, they'll so you'll each transaction has a number, and so
But that's not the farming. That's the mining.
that's the mining. That's the same.
So
thing.
what's the farming?
It's the same
It's
thing.
mining.
Why do they call it a farm if they're mining?
I don't
Wouldn't
know.
they call it a mine?
I don't know. Go ask them. But that's what it is.
Seems like they chose really weird terms
That's true.
to
Maybe we
explain all
fucked
of
up
it.
the
no,
terms,
no, no.
but
no, I don't.
I've heard it called farming. Yield. Well, yield farming is different. Okay, so yield farming is a little different because that one you lend.
Are we still farming horses?
No, this
No,
is
we're on the crypto.
So yield farming is a little different. So that's where you take.
That's ranching. I'm sorry, dude.
Let me see if my horses. Hold on.
Oh God,
You were
I'm
right,
sorry.
He doesn't let you finish anything.
I'm sorry. It's just that the fucking those terms don't make any sense. Why would it be a crypto farm where you're mining shit? Why wouldn't they just call it a mine?
I'm not sure because I think that those crypto farms they're yield farming, so that's
okay.
different.
So it's not
so
normal mining.
yield farming is you take say you have this crypto asset and you can let people borrow it, so they're paying you an interest. So that's yield farming, I believe. And then crypto mining is when you're authenticating the transactions. So you have your machine running and it's taking these transactions and verifying.
So when you say that there's one here,
So they get paid by, like, say you want your own mine, right? Like you want to do it because what happens is if you have your own computer going, you actually get paid back in crypto. Does that make sense?
yes.
So you get paid back in crypto, but there's companies, multiple companies, and people paying this guy to run this for them. So they just get money back. So on that video we watched, you can track how much money your farm or your mine has.
That was on East Idaho News.
Yeah.
So
They did the report.
The thing
on
was
it.
massive, like the computer room they had.
So they have this thing they show how many kilowatts per hour or whatever is used, and so he's like every time this light blinks, it's 1 kilowatt hour of power being used, and that thing was just it was just fucking going
so
Power?
okay.
because it uses a lot of computing power. And
That's why people don't do it.
that stuff overheats, so you need the fans running it to cool it down. And
Probably
so it's-
fucking liquid cooled and everything.
Who knows?
I'm
Like,
not sure.
So okay. So is it kind of like what SETI used to do? You know how
SETI
SETI
with,
had this like thing
with
and
radio
you-
waves.
Well,
wasn't it? Or-
well, they had this thing set up where you
You guys are
could
fucking smart.
use your
Not really.
computer, but connect to their stuff somehow to help them search the fucking sky for shit.
yeah, something like that.
Is it kind of like that?
I
So
don't
like
think so.
so this farm, this guy is basically letting. There's people
So-
that are using his machinery. Like I don't know.
I guess
Like,
my question is this: do you understand how the internet works?
not really.
But you use it.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
So
So
but I want to understand how the internet works.
I want to too, but it's too complicated for me. But I know how to use it, and that's the thing with yield farming and Bitcoin. And all that. You don't really have to understand the inner works. Like it's cool if you do, but you don't have to. You just have to understand what it does.
So-
like not what what the outcome is.
So for
so if
just to dumb it down for me, having this farm here, how does that benefit? Like, say you guys that are really into this.
us,
we can ask them questions.
we can ask some questions. I'm
Okay,
on a podcast
okay.
and stuff.
Okay, but I thought like you guys can like
No, but it's good because
We can go there
Does he have employees?
and buy a machine. And
Yeah.
say, hey, we want to buy a machine and have it here. And
see it's good for, like, say, especially you. Like, you can invest into a machine, and you don't have to do nothing. You just fund it, and then all of a sudden he's making you the money. You pay him, which is going to be less than what you're making, and you're getting crypto in return.
I'm interested in
'Cause-
learning about that.
Yeah, you don't have to do it yourself. You know, doing it yourself is going to be way harder.
Yeah, exactly, because that to me that's what it sounds like. Fuck.
yes,
so
for
To
example,
even
I
try to learn
have
that shit, it's
like we have a crypto coin. Even fucking Craig over here has one, but
do.
it's paying like 4% back in interest just for having it, which your bank pays 0.0 what is it?
0.01, 0.02.
If
Point
that,
zero
a
two.
year.
Yeah.
This one pays 4.86% just for having it. Like I've already made $20 just for having it. Yeah, it's volatile. It goes all over the place, but just as it goes down, it can also go up. So as long as you're buying it at a price that's not too fucking, you're not chasing it. You know, once it like fucking hits a certain amount, that's when you buy it. No, you wait for a correction, get in, and just sit on it.
okay,
You're
let's
like,
wait
it's-
for a correction so
So
I can get in.
does it
I
only
wanna be
pay?
cool
Does it
like
only
you
pay this 4.8 when it's doing well?
No, it's 4.8.
That's
all the time.
regular.
That one's that one we have. That one's just regular. There's some that adjust. So depending on
How well it's doing.
how much liquidity is needed, they'll so if they need more liquidity, so that means if more people are trying to buy it, but there's not enough of it, the percentages start going up so that more people get it, and then once there's too many and not enough people wanting it, the percentages start going down again.
Okay.
But there's a bunch of stuff like that you don't have to understand how it works. Just
have money to do
just
it.
have money to do it.
So back to this guy's farm.
No,
Does
so,
he have like employees that work there? Is this machine?
I'm not sure.
Does this machine just?
Oh no, it's
on
multiple
its-
computers.
It's not a
How about we
It's
do?
multiple
How about we do?
computers.
Right.
How about we do a field trip and go and see this shit?
Well, I would be down.
That would be cool because that would help me understand it better. But like, is it? I mean, I'm imagining like just like a server room basically.
Exactly. That's what it looks like.
Just like there's just a
that's what it is.
fucking
the
row
most
of-
difficult
of-
question here. Are you taking John?
Cables everywhere. They won't let them in. Hey, what's this cable do?
Yeah.
But there's
So it's good that it's here. That way, like you can invest, and if you have questions, you don't have to ask him over the phone. You can just go and tell you, and he shows you right there. There's an app for it.
Oh my god!
Yeah. See, if Idaho Falls has one of these,
imagine the big cities or the
imagine like it has to be big. So people like
So
question
each one
crypto.
of those is a fucking computer.
Each one is separate, and
It's a
each one
graphics
does
card.
each one does a separate, also like separate coin.
not each one this way. Each one this way.
Yeah,
each
yeah,
little box.
That's what I
Yeah.
said. Yeah,
Yeah.
each one.
Yes.
I
So-
didn't do this. I went like this.
I didn't
those-
see.
and
I didn't see that.
Guys out there, if I'm butchering this shit, let us know because I'm still learning. Like this is I've been learning for a long time, but there's still so much.
It's confusing as fuck.
There's there's like all
Hey,
these
Zeus
terms
is smart at this shit.
like,
though.
yeah.
He's
there's
really
dApps.
fucking bright at this.
So decentralized applications, they're DeFi, which is decentralized finance. That's where you
Are
can.
there WAPs?
There should be WAPs. Like
So basically, like what I was trying to like tell Leo about this is that
okay, we're getting scheduled. We got a race signed up. So
Did you go on third?
no, because fuck,
Gonna
I got a
fucking
2,000.
lose it.
Yeah, probably.
Damn it, Jesus.
If
Now,
third
I was gonna
place
invest
wins,
money in your horse.
if third place wins or
shit.
gate 3 wins.
Yeah.
Probably, dude. We got
If Gate
So,
3
so
wins,
yeah,
I'm gonna
what
laugh my
they
ass
do
off.
right there is like you buy all the equipment, they host it all there, and then they even give you an app where you can track to
so
see
we
how much
race in 5 minutes, guys.
how many
4
how
minutes.
much coin like you get in return because doing that mining, you get paid in crypto in return for that same coin that you mine. So you're making money, and everything's going towards crypto. I don't
Yeah,
care
we're
what people
doing a
say.
field trip next week on this shit. I'm not joking. We are.
I'll reach
Yeah.
out to him because
Yeah, do it.
He's trying to get him for his podcast, but we're not sure. if
I was just waiting for his response because I saw that video on East Idaho News, and I was like,
I
"Dang,
can,
we
get him
have
on
one
our,
here."
I can get him on our podcast as soon as I give him a fucking check. I bet you he'll come and join us.
No, I didn't even know he was like it was a thing here. But
Yeah.
I didn't know
then
that. When he told me, he's like, "Did you see that thing on Local News 8?" I'm like, "What?" Or I mean, East Idaho News. I'm like, "What? The crypto farm here?" I'm like, "There's a crypto farm here, or
Yeah.
a crypto whatever."
I didn't even know there was one here.
So we're like 3 minutes away from this race. So
Look at his horse. Is that your horse training?
no, it's just
No, that's
it's
the
just a
loading
screen.
I'm
That's a
fucking-
loading icon.
I got it. I was fucking around.
Like I showed my son one of the races, and he loved that.
How come I don't get to see it and I'm the one invested in the horse?
Because you get to see it whenever you want.
Because we're
I've
trying to
never
get new
seen it.
investors.
Well, at least send me the link.
Hey, why didn't you show it to John? You don't have a horse.
John doesn't want to invest. He just wants you guys to
Send the
spend
link.
money.
It's the Santiago. Hold on.
I'm over here. I'm
I'm
the one
gonna buy. I'll buy the male horse, but
It's
I'm not
the
spending
Santiago
$8,000
Classic.
on it.
Santiago Classic Spur.
I'll buy the
It's
male
a
horse.
2200 meter. What's that?
I'll buy a male horse, but I'm not gonna invest $8,000 on it.
No.
Oh,
there's-
no, it won't be that
no.
much.
We're
We just want-
we're still like
One that fits your horse's vagina. That's it.
because we were because John was trying to get us to buy like a 12. So these horses are fucking expensive. So we got a lame ass horse. She sucks ass.
What's her name?
It's Miss Voodoo. But we're gonna sell her. So if any of you guys want to
No,
buy
but
her,
if he happens to get a good male, if he gets a good male and breeds with ours, then we'll end up getting
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
offspring.
So you know, in real life, you get like a ugly ass dad and a real wife and a pretty wife, and then the kids come out fucking gorgeous,
yeah.
that's what happened.
or vice versa. You know.
Yeah.
So
My
if
son
you guys
came
have
out
a
gorgeous,
fucked up
but-
horse and we get a pretty horse, and then have a fucking sick ass fucking little
man.
pony
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck.
And then we'll
it's
make some money.
fucking fake. It's not a real horse.
He's
That's
saying
how it
that.
works.
He's saying that now, but I'm telling you, Craig,
Tell-
everything is
We
going
do have a
towards
horse
this.
expert.
How much do you guys want to bet? And I'm gonna bet right here on the podcast. How much you guys want to bet? Before the end of this year, Craig is betting on one of these races.
Nope.
He will never do it.
Nope.
He's got too much pride.
I will bet you a lot of money on that.
He's got too much pride. His
No,
ego won't let him.
even
if he knows for a fact that he's gonna make money, he won't do it.
That's not true. It depends on how much money I'm going to
pride
make.
won't let him.
If I would make more
Yeah, he
money
does.
than
He-
the bet, I'll fucking do it.
No,
Like the whole NFT thing.
But it's
is
got to be guaranteed.
fucking insane. Like that's what I was telling
Those
Leo.
don't make-
I think we're gonna.
Those make even less sense to me than the fucking crypto.
So for example,
Because I'm always in the fucking
why do diamonds have value?
because people like them.
Because people give them
And we
value.
set- yeah,
That's
we set
it.
the value.
There's no reason a diamond should be worth as much
So
as
that
it
movie,
is,
the
except for
Black
De Beers.
Diamond, what's that?
Because
that movie
because
called?
Blood Diamond?
diamonds
Blood
are
Diamond?
That's a badass movie, by the way.
It
Yeah,
is
it is.
blood. It is sick as fuck.
because diamond is
Forever.
It's super hard. It's a very dense material. It's
Yeah.
but
But
it's valuable for
but the value that
tools and
it's been given right now.
Oh, yeah,
it's
of
it's
course.
way inflated.
oh, of course.
But it's because people are willing to pay that for it.
Is that thing same thing with gold?
Same thing with gold.
Kinda. The thing about gold is it's dense as fuck. Like
It's got utility issue.
Yeah.
I mean, like a utility use.
Yeah.
No way.
Utilitarian use or whatever. So we're about a minute away from our race here. The horses are about to start coming out now.
Ooh.
So you guys.
Oh man, look, they're racing on the
Which one's
funnels.
yours?
Mine's 11.
I'm screen recording because I know Jesus forgot the screen recording.
Dude,
Oh, thank you, dude.
The graphics on this are really good.
They're from like the 1990s.
That looks like a Chihuahua.
This looks like
Whoever invented this is making a bunch of money.
Is that like?
And he spent
Do you,
probably an hour.
do you
to
remember the
this.
Dreamcast?
Was that just zoomed all weird?
Yeah.
Oh, because it looked like a Chihuahua, not
Yeah.
a horse.
You remember the Dreamcast?
No.
The Dreamcast, like
Yeah.
right after N64.
Which one is yours?
Dreamcast-
11?
Mine's 11. So that's 10. So ours is the next one. So he's
Black,
screen
huh?
recording it. It's brown.
Miss Voodoo.
Oh, it's
Miss
brown?
Voodoo. Yeah, we were gonna name it, but
Te amo. What the fuck? A
I
Mexican
know.
owns it?
I love you too, bro. So
That was really nice of you.
yeah, that was really nice.
Jesus, you should have got 3.
I should have got 3, but
Three's gonna win.
so this one I think
How much
this one's
money
a,
are you gonna lose right now?
Can you bet like on
this
another
was a
horse?
$2. This was a $2
So
race.
you're only gonna lose $2.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
here we
can
go.
you bet more?
Here we
it's-
go. Here we go.
Yeah, you can bet more.
Okay.
So-
And
Come
they're
on, Miss
off.
Voodoo.
And Miss Voodoo is not winning.
She
No,
is.
she sucks ass.
Yeah,
So
she's in
this
the
is-
fucking.
Miss
this is
Voodoo
Miss-
is the one that's like
Miss Voodoo's
probably
this
second
one.
to last.
Oh, what a dumb bitch.
Did you bring up the list?
See the fucking
I don't
other
know why it
one.
doesn't
Oh.
come out. Where do you put
Number three's not gonna win.
No.
Number 1.
Number
So,
number
right
10.
next
do
to
the play-by-play.
fucking
Number
Jesus.
10. Number 10 is heading down the track.
So number
This fucking weird ass sky track. Like
Let Craig narrate.
it looks almost like Tron
Do it,
going
do
on
it.
here.
Oh,
look, Miss
Number
Voodoo's
10.
on the move.
Oh, Miss Voodoo's coming up.
Come on, bitch,
Number
go!
10. Number 10 is still
How's
in the
this
lead.
not exciting?
Miss Voodoo's
It
on
is not exciting at all, but number 10 is winning.
Have you
Number
guys been to the
9
horse races here in
Number
Idaho
9 is
Falls?
following closely behind. There's a pink horse and a white horse and a green horse and a purple horse and a brown horse and a lighter brown horse.
Look at that. Go,
Look,
go,
look,
go!
she's fucking
It's a
doing
fucking
it.
red horse.
Oh, she's fucking
man.
going.
Number 10 is fading. Miss
Go.
Voodoo is
Miss
in
Voodoo's
second
not-
place.
she's in
Miss
third
Voodoo's
place.
fucking fading.
She's
Miss
fading
Voodoo's
quick.
fucked.
Oh, she's fading.
You
Number
could've trained
That
this
number
bitch.
12 with the
Look at
stupidest
number
fucking
12.
name. Te Amo is going to win. That's fucking
I
stupid.
fucking knew it.
You gotta
I
give
called
me a
it.
break right now. This
No,
is insane.
I called
It's
it.
not as,
All right.
but see, if you
Number
had money,
fucking 7 or whatever.
Go, 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 go,
Number
go.
7 is
She's
so
going,
far
she's going.
behind that number 7's got no chance in hell.
how many meters left?
Miss Voodoo's fucked.
She is
I don't
way
know.
fucked.
No,
But,
she's third,
no,
second,
no,
third
she's,
place.
no, she's not gonna fucking win.
There's
Number,
no way
look,
she's
number 10's still going. Number 10's gonna take over the lead again. Number 9's been holding in strong.
Come
the
on,
whole
number
way.
11.
Number
She can
9
do
and
it.
number 10 are practically holding hands, but number 12 is beating everybody right now. Miss Voodoo is fading again.
Te Amo's winning?
Yeah, no, Te Amo is winning. It's
Yeah, but
fucking
sometimes
stupid.
they break
That green,
late.
Te Amo,
look
if
at
you
that
fucking
fucking
hear
green
our
horse.
podcast,
Look at
Te
this green
Amo.
horse.
That
Look at
green
this-
horse just came out of nowhere. What the fuck is going on right
Look,
now?
there's Miss Voodoo. She's
on,
in
Voodoo.
third fucking place.
Oh, man.
That's gonna be like
Oh, that's a good
$7.
place. That's
It's
a
not
good
gonna
place.
be nothing.
Come on,
Go,
Voodoo.
go,
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 Voodoo.
no, ya valió
Can you do
verga.
like the
No, look.
trifecta? Can you do all those
That
here? or
pink
no?
horse
I
is
don't
gonna
know.
fucking win.
No, no,
That
I
pink
want-
horse just overtook you again.
Come on, Miss Voodoo, you can do it.
Number 12
just
is
bring
still
me
in
You
the
need to show
lead.
Miss Voodoo how to cheat.
If she wins, we get $18. Come
Number
on.
12 is still in the lead. Miss Voodoo's gonna get her
on,
ass beat by a
Voodoo.
white
No.
horse and a green horse.
How
No, no,
long
no,
is
no.
this
And a
fucking
pink
This was
horse.
a 20. This is a 2,200 meter race.
Look, that fucking green horse just faded again.
Dude,
what a bitch.
300 meters left. Come on.
Yeah, no.
Come on, you can do it.
Look, number 10. Number 10's
No,
got
bye,
it.
No, she's gonna
Number
catch
10
up.
is pulling away.
Oh, Mister. Oh, look at that.
no,
Number 10
she-
is kicking ass right now.
Number
Come
11 is
on.
not doing
There's a
shit.
There's a fucking pink
Oh,
horse.
that fucking
that-
cunt. I mean, sorry.
Whose graphics look worse than fucking.
Oh, she got overtaken
man.
hard.
Oh, dude.
she's
Ten?
last place. What place did she get?
Miss
No,
Voodoo
no.
got like 5th.
No, we didn't get last.
No, we didn't get last. We got like
last.
fourth or
You got
fifth.
like 5th.
Yeah, if we got fit, that's good.
That is good. She's getting better.
Well, whatever. Anyway, a fucking pink horse whose graphics look about as good as fucking
what is it? Soldadito?
Minecraft going on here.
Oh, Te Amo's right there. Look at that.
2, 3, 4,
Te
5,
Amo's
6
got
place.
Sixth
Sixth place.
place.
Sixth place, not bad. I mean, it's not.
Well, 6 out of 12. That's
What the
that's
fuck?
right in the
I don't
middle.
know that I would call that good.
But imagine that was one of the $5,000 races or a $10,000 race. You don't think that was fucking exciting as shit?
We could almost give you a 43rd place patch for that race right there.
That is true.
Let's just erase the 4 and give them the 3.
Because you're really excited.
We're gonna cut this.
You're really excited
didn't win.
about being
No, you're gonna keep
middle
it.
of the pack,
It is.
and that's not great.
That is not.
That's-
But we weren't
6 out of
last.
12 is not that great.
That
No,
is
it wasn't
horrible.
bad.
She was in first. Like she was in first place for a little
So
bit.
how can you make your
Not
horse
this one.
better?
She was
this
not.
one.
She didn't
Your
get
horse?
first place.
You
at all.
can't. You have to buy a better one.
You get a better, like if you get a male horse that's a pretty good one, and then they'll have, like you breed them, and then they'll end up having like stronger offspring.
Is that how it works? John's fucking grabbing his face over there. How does
does
it
it
work
work?
then?
John,
Come here.
no, John.
Here.
Here,
No.
here.
No,
Here,
come here.
Here, 'cause I
God
wanna
damn
hear.
it.
Come and grab it.
Okay, here's
John
our
is about to grab mine.
here's our Zed Run expert.
What about the mic?
Does he know? Grab my mic. No, my mic.
So
All
here's
right,
our Zed
I'm
Run.
gonna try to explain what I know because
Okay,
I've been investing my time. I've been putting 100% effort in this.
No, it was Jesus.
So basically, the game is only going to release 38,000 horses in the total life of the game. So far, they've released half of that. So what happens every season or every certain months, they release a certain amount of horses that range from Z1 to Z10. Z1 means that the game created and there's no offspring off of that. So that's like God put us on the world and his parents don't exist. And then Z10 is just a mixture of a bunch of horses. They're categorized 1 through 10.
Let him go.
So let's say, for example, you guys have a Z37, correct?
Yeah.
So a Z37 can mean a lot of things. It can mean that the dad was probably a Z1, which is like a goat, and Z36. So whatever the number the parents are is depending on what number the horse the offspring is going to be. So it not necessarily is going to be the greatest, but not necessarily is going to be the best. Right now, the number 1 horse in the world is a Z4. Or the worst, yeah. Yeah, like something I want to know. But yeah, right now the number 1 horse in the world is a Z4, so it doesn't mean it's a purebred. So you don't have to spend the big bucks to buy a big horse, like the best horse.
How much do you think?
Well, I'm trying to get a horse. A lot of things depend.
when you say you're trying
that?
to get a horse,
I'm still researching which one to buy. The one I want to get is a Z10, and it's around $600. $600 to $1,200, which is a great line. It's a Z10, so it's like 10 levels down.
and you're still trying to convince your
So
girl to buy it for you.
Yeah.
to keep this in
doesn't
mind.
even
So
know
for
that.
example, a Z1, and I think it was March, would go for about $6,000.
Yeah, that's what they release them for. So that's what I mean. When they're going to
And-
release like horses, it's 1 through 10. So Z1,
And right now, I
is
think
like,
they're worth like $40,000, right?
Yeah,
The
well,
Z1 or
when they were
something.
back then, it was like about $6,000 Ethereum, and then the resale value instantly was $21,000
So, how long does
insane.
your horse live for?
forever.
Whatever.
All right, that's all I had to say. Thank you.
How does it live forever?
It's
It's a
digital.
digital
It's
horse,
a digital horse.
Oh, because it's not real.
It's
Yeah.
not real.
So, your horse, your female horse,
Craig,
Yeah.
can
I got
be.
a question for you.
Hold on.
Or
Your female
filly.
horse
What is it? Filly?
can be pregnant and still run a race.
Yeah, because it's a digital horse.
The fuck? This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's digital. You can do whatever you want.
Well, like, look on
Yeah,
the
but
Sims.
why?
You know what doesn't make
But
sense?
why make rules?
Superman can fly.
But why? It's Superman's stupid. Why? Why?
Hey,
So is
don't
this.
say that.
This is stupid too. I agree with you. I wholeheartedly agree with you. NFTs are the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard of. But they're also some of the coolest things I've ever heard of because artists now have proof that they own that shit.
True.
And see for the NFT, I kind of understand that. But the fucking digital horse, come on. It doesn't make any sense.
That's what you say now.
It doesn't make any
Hold
sense.
on.
It makes
Hold on, guys.
It
Hold on.
makes perfect sense. Yet I agree with you.
Watch this. Let's invest in a horse together.
No,
Greg,
no.
let's invest in a horse
No.
together.
We don't have a name for our stable yet. We need a name. So if you guys have any name suggestions,
You
drop
don't
them
need
below.
my help to invest in a horse, Leo.
A Topps Daily Grind horse.
Oh my god.
No, but seriously, NFTs.
My uncle and I
think
need to
we're-
buy
yeah.
a horse.
There you
No,
go.
it's not gonna happen. He can buy his own fucking horse. I'm not buying shit. We're not getting a fucking digital horse. If you want a digital horse, have your girlfriend buy you one. I'm not fucking buying you a
Craig,
horse.
let's invest in a horse again.
No, I'm not
That'd be
doing
fucking
this.
fun.
I'm not doing this.
It's way funner than this. Like it's
Hey, no,
fun.
it's
It's fun
fun.
as shit.
Even if
doesn't
it's bullshit,
It
it's
doesn't
fun.
look even a little bit fun to me.
Because, like, for example, these two.
I'm going to get off the mic right now. Let me call Disney. See if
It
she'll let you
doesn't
invest.
even look a little bit fun.
Because,
It
like, for
looks
example,
so stupid.
these 200 or whatever we invested in it, $300.
What?
Yeah, it's part of it's
So
it's
buy
part
a
of my
horse?
crypto portfolio anyway.
Pa, you think we need to buy a horse?
Yes.
Anyway, so for example, for me,
I'm not going to let you watch my races.
it's already part of my portfolio. It's just another.
So can I take out of my portfolio and buy a fucking horse?
You can. Yeah, you have Coinbase, right?
You can
do.
buy a
Yeah.
horse whatever the fuck you
Yeah,
want,
you-
Leo.
The only thing that's killing, so for example, the only thing that's killing like these NFTs and these horses is the fees.
people like me.
The gas fees are so damn expensive right now.
Gas fees?
That's what it's. So you need.
Yeah,
you need
because
to
it
pay-
costs money to mine. It costs gas money to mine the stuff at a farm.
So
Doesn't that make sense to you?
The diesel. They use diesel.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know what
You-
kind of gas they're using, but
so
it's gas.
where do you think the mining fees that they're earning are coming from?
Gas.
The gas fees,
Yeah.
exactly.
And then they got to rent the farm to do the mining.
so,
it costs gas money.
So, for example, if you're using your energy to validate some of this stuff, you're gonna want to make some money, right?
hopefully, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
where's that money coming from? It comes from the mining fees. So,
Coal.
So whenever you do a transaction like through Visa or whatever, somebody's getting a fee somewhere. Like somebody's paying a fee somewhere. Usually, the fee comes from the store. Right? The store takes part of the transaction.
Or builds it into their price.
builds it into
yeah,
their price.
yeah.
But
But
they're paying fees.
somebody's paying that. Fee.
Somebody's
Yeah.
paying somebody something.
Yeah, of course.
So with this, they're all
Yeah, I got enough in my portfolio. I can buy.
yeah.
I'm
so-
just laughing at the terminology.
And so
because none of it makes sense.
so for example, for me, it's just part of my investment. Like I already counted it as a complete loss. Like it,
Yeah.
because if we're doing it to make
it's
money,
the same thing as you do when you go gambling, like at the casino.
yeah, with the difference that the horses technically hold some value as long as this game exists, and that's what I was telling Edgar. I was telling Edgar that
This is Craig.
Right.
as long as this game is popular, these horses should hold value.
Right.
Like because somebody's willing to probably not Miss Voodoo anymore because she sucks ass at racing.
Oh, apparently.
But
So if I get a horse that win like one or two races in a row, then I can tell I'm expensive as fuck.
usually
It depends on the race, probably.
Because there's some horses out there that like have fucking 31st place wins and like 22nd place, I see, and they're not that stupid expensive. So like mine's probably worthless, but at the same time, it's like I was telling Edgar, like the experience, that $200 is well worth it to get your toes dipped, get your toes wet.
Edgar don't think so.
Have you made that? How much of that $200 have you made back yet?
Oh, zero.
How much more have you spent on races?
We put in we put in
$2 today.
Do you guys get together and say, "How about we spend $50 today and race this bitch"?
No, we said like let's
you-
try this.
have you bred that
Let's-
bitch yet?
Not yet because
we
she's
don't
still
have the
too
milk.
young. She's still too young.
Oh,
So your horse doesn't ever die, but she's too young to breed? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
It was just minted like
the
fucking
rules
2 days
make
ago.
no.
Was it really?
So
Yeah, you need to wait at least a month
why?
because that's the rules.
But she's never gonna die.
So what did you think with,
This makes no
John's
sense.
point of view of
No
this
sense.
thing?
John,
Was it right? Was he right?
sort of.
Look, they may not have the greatest horse.
He-
but
he's
they
laughing
might not
about-
have the best
I'm-
horse
I
either.
was laughing
okay?
at his explanations.
Yeah,
His explanations made way less. It's a goat,
yeah.
which he meant
like
it was the
greatest
greatest
of
of all
all
time.
time.
So like God
it's a
put
fucking horse.
So like God put people in this earth, and then the horses you can buy
He
one.
talked about God, and how about we were created, and then that we didn't have any parents.
Yep, and then
I
made.
didn't get that part. Yeah, you can make money breeding. So it's passive income. If you get lucky enough to get a decent horse, it's passive income. You just
Yeah, you got to
race
get a
it.
good male,
get mail.
win some races, and then you let that male be fucking because the male can breed 3 times a month.
No, o sea, está perro,
Yeah.
güey.
So if you get a good male, he can breed 3 times a month, and then you'll make your money back in like 2 months.
Yeah, It's crazy like how much money is out there. Like legit.
1,700. You
Like
fucking
that.
kidding me?
Like that rock. Did you see that rock? That NFT rock? It's an it's a JPEG of a rock. Did you see
oh
that?
my god,
No.
are you serious? Like an actual rock? Not like
It sold for $1 million.
Not like a painted
It
rock,
was
but a real picture of a rock.
600,000.
And it was-
No, it was a like an art, like a drawn rock.
A picture of a painted rock.
Yeah, but see that one, it sold I think for $600,000.
No, it sold for
because-
$1 million.
Well, something like that. But it's been selling back and forth. But anyway, the reason it sold for that was because that was like the first NFT.
So,
So like if NFTs become like a legit thing, that has historical value to it.
because it was one
It
of
was the first ones.
Okay.
So
Here's my question with
it's like, for
NFTs.
example, why is the Mona Lisa worth so much money?
That's kind of the question that I'm asking with
okay.
NFTs. So,
There's the rock.
oh shit.
They gave it laser eyes.
It
didn't have
doesn't
laser
even
eyes.
look like a real rock.
Before it didn't have laser eyes, I don't think.
Oh my
I
god.
think it might be this.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But anyway,
Okay. So the Mona Lisa is worth money because of
who painted it?
who painted it, because
When
of
it was painted.
sure.
One
Yeah.
point
Yeah.
$3 million right
So-
there.
So my question for NFTs
fuck?
is like, so for the Mona Lisa, perfect example. How many times has the Mona Lisa been sold?
I don't know.
Are they sure that they have the real original Mona Lisa in whatever museum that
Who
it's
knows?
in? You know, and so I get that part of the NFT is you can go back and verify that
Verify
this
everything.
is the Mona Lisa.
This is
and
it.
This was the one that was painted by this guy
Yeah.
at this time. And so that makes sense to me, you know, because there's a lot of, especially with the Mona Lisa, there's a lot of like conspiracy theories and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Like that the mouth isn't the original mouth and you know, just different things. There's another one that I heard recently that the Mona Lisa might actually be a dude.
It was him.
Yeah.
Apparently, like
Yeah.
a self-portrait.
Yeah, something like that,
Of
right?
Leonardo.
And so that part of it I get, but like at some point it's only going to sell so many times, right?
Who knows?
So that's the thing that's the thing to me where I'm like so I got this NFT and it's mine and it's like, oh yes, I love this, but then I'm going to get old. At some point I'm going to die. Who else is going to give a fuck?
I mean,
Depends.
Don't you think the same thing's going to happen with all the art?
No, because it ends up in a museum. The
art's
best,
backwards.
the
Like,
best
that
of the
one gets
best ends up in a museum.
it gets more and more. Like for example, like the CryptoPunks. Those are the first ones. Those are like they just have value just because they're some of the first collections, and it's stupid. It's just a pixelated fucking thing.
The CryptoPunk. I don't know what that
CryptoPunk.
is.
So Visa bought one. Like
What's a CryptoPunk? I don't know.
I'll have to show you. But anyway, it's one of the first NFT collections that they had. And so Visa put one of them in their portfolio. And the reasoning is because they also buy art to hold value. So they have art pieces.
Mm-hmm.
They have paintings. They have statues and all kinds of art shit. And so they decided to buy a CryptoPunk as just one more of their assets under the art category.
Do you think the Visa buys stuff because they're money laundering?
Absolutely.
Probably.
Damn.
Because a lot of the, like, well, anyway.
Visa, if you're listening, sponsor the podcast.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you fit in.
Also,
we don't launder money.
this fucking horse game, what's it called? What's it
No,
called?
we don't.
Zed Run, please sponsor this podcast.
It's like, I don't know. But, so let me look up so you can see what CryptoPunks are.
Yeah, you're gonna be.
Oh, you're gonna
saying
hate 'em.
dumb. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen. I seen.
Fuck.
So,
Oh god, they're like 8-bit drawings.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these are
Legit.
about as quality as fucking
so one of these,
Minecraft. Maybe
I don't know
like
which
a little
one.
bit better.
but some of these, like, I think the lowest price that you can
Is
get
that
one of these
LeBron
for.
James, the one in the purple hat?
I think it could be. Like the lowest priced one of these is over 100K.
So let's go through these and try and guess their real life counterpart. Oh shit, that's a lot of them.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah,
there's a lot of them.
Okay,
But
fine.
how much money
I'm
is
gonna
right
do
there?
one of my penis and
How
see
much-
if I can put an NFT on it.
Okay,
Like I'll just draw it.
like
Yeah,
an
draw it.
8-bit,
You're not
like an
gonna even know what
8-bit
it is.
penis.
No, that's why I said like his drawings or anything like that. A picture of his drawing could be an NFT.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna
So,
have Tops Knives NFTs, and we're gonna have some Tops Daily Grind NFTs. I think what we should do with the Tops Knives ones is like some of them hold almost like a coupon code in an NFT so that they can actually use it and buy and like save some money on the real.
You know what we should do? We should have, like, we'll take a picture of Leo, and then we'll cut him off each body limb, and then we'll sell each one as an NFT. So to collect the whole Leo,
all of Leo,
you have to
the
buy
whole
all
set.
the NFTs.
Yeah. Kind of like
I have his left arm.
like kind of like a
Anybody
Mr.
have a
Potato
right
Head.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
can
far,
you
John
still
would
call
be
it,
the
want the
first one.
dick.
John would be the first one
can
to
you
get
still
that
call
part.
it a Mr. Potato Head? Because I think they
I don't know.
Like,
no
'cause I'm
longer
brown?
have a Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. It's,
Yeah,
No,
it's
that's
just
right.
it's
That's
just
right.
potato.
it's a non-binary potato head.
So anyway, the CryptoPunks, they just passed $1 billion in lifetime sales.
What?
So why would you?
How in the world does this happen?
So Craig,
it's so
why
weird.
would you not be a part of this stuff?
Of your
Let's buy a
digital
fucking-
horse
let's buy a
racing?
horse.
Not
Let's
my
buy a
digital
horse.
horse racing.
We're gonna buy a horse together.
No, I'm not buying a fucking
there's
horse.
other games. There's other stuff. No,
let him buy a horse. We-
$1,700.
I'm not buying a fucking horse.
Come on, Craig.
Why
I
would
am
you
not
not
buying
be?
a fucking horse?
Why would you not be a part of this?
I'm not. No. So here's the thing. I'm mostly joking. I really do want to understand it. I wish I knew more about the NFTs. I wish I knew more about the crypto. I wish it made more sense to me. But
So let's buy a horse.
there's some, and maybe it's like you said, like the internet.
It's just
You don't know how the internet
No.
works. It just works. Like
it's
cell
like
phones.
banking. Do you understand banking? No,
I don't know how a fucking cell phone.
I know
Yeah,
who did.
same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how a fucking cell phone works.
Well, he understands banking now, but like before.
No, not me.
Oh.
No, not me. Not me at all.
You
I
know,
don't want
like
to say the name, but
Oh,
Mr. Fuller did.
oh well, yeah, no, yeah.
but see, that can't. Yeah. Oh, but see, I don't
We're gonna
understand.
cut that part out.
No.
Okay, no.
But see, I don't
Oh, that's
understand.
why.
Got it?
Yeah. Yeah. Took a minute there, but yes.
Three letters that are coming right
when you
off.
edit this part,
We all got it
When I
now.
go like that, show him, and when he shows it, show me because, yeah.
Fucking panicking over here.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, see, the thing is, I wish
Oh, fuck.
I wish I
Podcast
understood
is
it, but
gonna
maybe
blow
I just need to fucking let go of understanding it and just kind of get into it.
Just
'Cause
get into
it's
it.
the same thing as like a cell
But see,
phone.
you're already into it.
I am. I do have
And,
some crypto.
and you see it go up. You don't know why it's
Yep.
going up.
no, I
you
don't.
just
I
see it
have
go
no
up.
fucking clue why
Have you
it's going
held
up.
your actual?
coin?
Yeah.
No, because that's
Okay.
not. Because it's digital.
Exactly.
Coin.
Exactly.
So how
Yeah,
do
but I'm
you
not
believe it?
racing it against other digital coins.
But that's like a way to make money faster.
Oh God,
It's just
If me and you spent
No.
on the $1,700 horse,
I'm not.
Craig,
buying
I,
it.
Craig, I've
if I
seen
knew
you.
now what I know now about this horse racing thing, I probably would have done it different. I probably would have.
You would have bought that $8,000 horse.
I would have invested into a better horse that had the possibilities,
You
which
would
is
have done
what he
what
said.
John said.
I would have
Oh
done
my
what John
God.
said.
I
But-
never ever thought I would hear that.
But we wanted to dip our toes in it because we want to understand it a little bit, not how it works, but how to do it, how to use it, like how to buy it. Because just buying the fucking thing was an ordeal. It took me like fucking 3 days because I couldn't figure it out, and then I was waiting
on
for
the one John sent me. It just says buy it now.
yeah.
Have you ever,
That's basically what it is.
Craig? Have you ever
So I
gambled?
had to wait for. He doesn't like gambling. That's why.
No. Have you ever gambled? Yeah. Have you ever?
A little bit.
But he doesn't like it.
I don't
And
like
see,
it.
and I do. So
I don't.
like seeing that horse race, it just gives my heart pumping.
It's
Like, and that's
badass.
why I told these. That's why I told you, Jesus. I'm like, have you been to the horse race here in Idaho Falls? If you guys like that shit is fun.
No, yeah, of course.
That
I've never
shit,
been
you
to
go
a
down
horse race.
and you spend $2, $3, $4, $5, and you make $50, $60, $70 like this.
Shit.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
It's
see,
sick
that
as
doesn't.
fuck.
Yeah, like it doesn't. No me llama la atención. I don't know.
Pero
It never
beat
has.
I don't know what
It's
that means.
not
I don't know what that
English.
means.
It's
So,
not as I get
like-
in English.
Like no, because it makes more
¿Qué
sense.
dijiste?
That makes more. It makes more sense in Spanish. It really does.
Have you seen Paper Tiger?
Um,
Have you seen the movie Paper Tiger?
No.
I don't think. No,
where
I don't
that
think
dude, I can't remember what his name is, but he's like, he speaks Mandarin, and the other dudes are, I think they're Chinese, and they're like, dude, just speak English. Because they don't understand. They don't understand what he was saying.
So. Anyway, that
Sorry.
phrase in Spanish makes more sense than in English.
Yeah. It does.
I forgot what I was going to say.
You want to buy a fucking horse?
No, I don't want to buy a horse. I don't
Craig,
want to buy a
let's
horse.
invest in
The
a horse.
gambling thing. I fucking hate slot machines. Dumbest
Oh, yeah, I
fucking
don't
thing
do slot machines.
ever. They're so fucking stupid. The only reason that I like roulette is because you hang out, and for
And
me,
you made money
for
the
me,
first time
no,
that I
no,
showed
no.
him how to do that.
I've always loved
did.
games of chance.
You made money.
Like,
A
I
little
always
bit.
loved games of chance.
I love games of chance,
You
but
got me
not,
back.
not slots.
I like slots too.
Yeah, I guess. I
Yeah,
did.
you made money, dude.
I guess
The
I
reason
did.
I like games of chance is just because, like what if. There's always that what if, like what if. But
see, that what if-
know, like as somebody who's very realistic, I know I'm gonna lose like 99% of the time. But what if, There's always that what if moment. And it's
See,
just
I
fun.
love gambling
just
when
fun.
it's like me and a group of guys and we're betting and we've got our own cards. I love that.
That for me is more fun. Like poker is
too.
fun.
This right here,
Roulette is cool.
I guarantee if I buy the $1,700 horse, I'm going to beat fucking Red Right. What's your horse's name?
Miss Voodoo.
Miss Voodoo.
We didn't choose it.
He's going to be racing Miss Voodoo all the time.
But see, the thing
He's going to be fucking Miss Voodoo is what's going to happen.
The thing, if he bought it, as soon as there's a race, he'd send us the link and we'd all fucking like it'd be fun.
Yeah, we can all watch it.
It's like as a. He probably,
We're going to buy one. We're going to buy one.
You guys are gonna buy a horse.
We are going to buy a horse.
Buying a horse.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not doing it.
Yes, you are.
Oh my god!
But there's other games coming out too. Like there's like, for example,
This is where gambling's going.
yeah. So there's
So weird.
you know how there's like certain skins and shit you win in games or whatever. So now instead of just getting one
Like when
for,
you kill
like
somebody, you
can-
skin them or something.
no, like in Call of Duty, you have skins for your guns. You have like
Oh,
different
yeah, I got
paint-
you. I got
paint
you.
jobs.
paint
and
jobs,
uniforms
or your character looks
upgrades.
different.
Yeah.
Those are the skins. So now, say
Hold on,
you
perfect explanation.
Now they're monetizing it.
So now, say you get a like a
Okay.
really unique one, you can sell it to somebody. I can sell it to Leo because he really likes a gold gun or whatever. And hey, I have
Because I'm Mexican. What the
I have
fuck is this?
I'm sorry, but it's just, I figured you like guns, you like gold,
do.
so I combined
I
it.
You would want it?
I would. I'd buy it.
So it takes stuff that already exists that you pay for but never get anything back, and now it's like there's transactions.
But
that
you
go
do
on.
get it back now.
I mean, and this has kind of been around for a long time then, because like games like The Sims. I don't know if it was The Sims, but it was a game like that where people would spend real money on fucking like
they still do.
on their characters.
No,
shit.
they still do, but they don't get any back.
Exactly.
So the difference with this is that
so
there's
Call
a
of
way
Duty,
to
when I
actually
spend,
make
like,
money.
Have you made any
like
money
$50
back?
On this,
I'm getting
no.
more
On
ammo, better
crypto,
guns.
yes, quite a bit.
Son of a
Well, I'm not
bitch.
quite a
So-
bit, but you know what
So how many races have you done with your horse?
I mean. I think is what is it? 6,
Edgar don't know. He's just
6,
investing.
yeah,
Shitty ass horse.
yeah. It's never.
Edgar's already
never
done.
close.
He's already done with that horse.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck this horse.
Oh, I'm telling you, we need to breed them.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not
You
gonna.
need to get that
Edgar and I are
bitch.
going to buy the penis version.
No. I'm not
Yeah.
buying
You
no.
gotta make-
I'm
He's
not
in a-
buying.
He has to figure out if I can say, hey, I want Leo's penis version for my horse or not. I don't know if that's like if.
Are you gonna let John pick the horse you buy?
He sent me one already.
Probably put it up like $400 mark. If you want to breed with my horse, it's $400, and people will pay to breed if you have a high enough horse.
Nobody
So
can
what
hear
he
you,
was
John.
saying-
If I
So-
buy that $1,700 one,
So
then I'm
what
going to
he's
charge them
saying-
just because we're close.
That's what we're trying to figure out if we can do that.
Figure out if we can do it for free. Because whoever
I'm going to fucking charge. I paid $1,700 for this fucking thing.
John, nobody can
Yeah,
hear
but
you.
we can sell and make money on the
Yeah, we can-
offspring.
the offspring you can
Oh,
sell.
okay.
And so if it's an unraced horse, you can sell it for more money. So because you have
Wait,
the
why?
because you have the opportunity of it being a good horse.
Can you upgrade your horse?
You can't do shit with your.
Can you
fucking
like
horse.
work your horse out?
You can't do anything yet.
Can you
I don't know if
feed
they're
it?
gonna
So,
do.
so
you,
why,
like, feed
John,
it
why
some
did you
better
send me
feed?
this
You
fucking
can't do
horse?
anything.
because it's like that one's the color is rare as fuck. I'm trying to buy that one, but in a really low version.
Can somebody get this man a headset?
No.
Because this is gonna be really annoying.
He's talking about God and putting two people on Earth, and then
But
on
then,
Earth,
like Adam and Eve.
but then those two people don't have parents. But some of the other ones that he put
And then
on
there
there
was a
do
goat.
have
And
parents.
there was a
Amen.
goat somewhere.
And there's a goat
I
somewhere in
think
the
the goat
story.
peed on someone. I'm not
And
sure.
then there's a
Was that
QR
how-
code you had to scan.
No, hold on.
Oh God.
Okay, I'm going to ask the question again.
Come stand over here.
All right,
So,
ask
John,
the question. Ask the question.
John, why
you
did
can
you
see me
send
right here.
Why did you send me the $1,700 horse?
Okay, so that's 1,700 horse. So there's
$1,700.
there's a huge like everything in it. It's a really high. So there has to do with like, write this down. Blood type. So there's 4 blood types. There's a coal. There's 3 other ones I can't remember off the top of my head. But that depends on what type of horse you have. Also depends like as
There's
I
a
said before.
Nakamoto, a
Nakamoto.
You
Buterin.
know what?
Full of
Hold
buterin.
up, guys. This is going to be a fucking great podcast.
He is
Not
You're
this one.
ready for
so good
No,
at
no, no, no,
explaining
no.
stuff.
I'm going to get Matt.
I'm so into
And
this
Matt
shit.
breeding, he's a horse breeder.
Oh,
and he buys expensive fucking horses, and he fucking has
Get him
fucking
into it too.
And no, and we're gonna bring him on, and we're gonna talk about this and see what he says,
He
and
probably
see how his like real version of this shit is.
How? Yeah,
How
that'd be
compared to
good.
this? Yeah,
How
compared to
compares-
this.
because it's not. This is not called gambling because there's actual logic to it. That's why they haven't shut it down. Because in some
'Cause
states,
there's
gambling is
algorithms.
not legal, right?
There's
So
algorithms
you have to
that-
figure it out.
So it's
If you
not
get
fully a game of chance.
It's
So-
a strategy game. Yeah, because if you get, like, for example, their number is Z36.
So
no matter
you-
what breed it is, you can't run it with the Z1 and expect it to win.
So you're
Does that
not
make-
picking good races.
Probably not.
John just said that you suck at picking races.
So
He
also
picked a few, and
also
they,
the
he
rare-
did worse.
So
She did
Yeah,
worse.
when
that
you get
makes
a
sense.
when you get a horse, you don't know what the fuck it's gonna do. So there's 5 categories: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
and
one
4
is like
blood
the
types.
yeah, and 4 blood types. So depending on what kind of horse or what kind of level it is, you put it in the race. You're not gonna put a like.
interesting.
You're not gonna put.
So
a,
if I bought that $1,700 horse, can I race it against Bunyan?
yeah, you can race it, but he's racing in low level
Are you going to call
races.
it Bunyan?
You're not gonna run in the top dog 150, 200, even $500 races.
Why
Like
not?
there's because he's not gonna win. He's running against Z1s that are like top of the line horses. You have a really, really small chance of winning, like super slim. That's why he runs in the $2, $5 races, right?
Yes.
And so
'Cause the other ones are expensive because there's some races that are like $500 just to participate.
Yeah.
But the pots are like $5,000.
Yeah, that's why it's
They're
so
fucking
adrenaline
insane.
running.
So
But
so if I bought that $700 horse, what category do I go in?
Probably a
you,
3.
you
huh?
could run in a 3 for strong
a 3.
3, and then from there, so there's different.
Can I drop it
distances.
down to a lower one to make sure I do win?
No.
Doesn't guarantee you either because you can go. You can. I don't know what level it brings you down to. There's so many factors that goes into it, but where you could make money
Oh, it
for
sounds
sure.
so fucking smart, huh?
Yeah.
No,
Where you
no,
could
he
make
doesn't.
money for
No,
sure, though,
not at all.
is in the breeding because it's a high horse. And so
Yeah.
people will
Don't
pay.
even race the fucking
horse
thing.
is
Yeah,
high
just
as fuck.
breed it
Just fuck
because you
it
can
up.
breed it 3 times. So like I said, some
Imagine
Z10s.
$400 3 times. That's
Yeah.
$1,200 a month.
So what you can do is you can breed it. And
$100 a month, dude.
And then keep one of those horses if you want to race it, and then bet that one. But keep your top horse.
$1,200 a month
Exactly. You
for
can just
nothing.
You can,
For nothing. Craig, if you have a badass horse, $3,000
Yeah, but you
a
gotta
month.
spend $8,000 on that horse.
No, no,
You
no.
get
Oh,
back in 8
I
months.
mean,
sent him
you're
a
gonna
something.
spend what's half of 1,700?
You get it back in 7 months.
850.
Done.
Guess
Me and
what?
You're gonna spend 800.
So yeah, you
Month
can
8,
just you
month
can
8
just
you're
breed
profitable. Month
'Cause-
9, you're already $1,000 in profit.
it. One
Oh, man.
every month you can breed it 3 times.
See, we're getting closer. Craig and I are gonna buy this.
So you don't even
I'm
have
not
to run.
buying this fucking
and the one I
horse.
sent you, that coat of color is called Alabaster, and
I think you should
there's
at least
only
buy an
one.
NFT though.
Why would I buy one? I'd rather make one.
An NFT.
I'm so excited for the
Okay,
shit.
I
I
suck
already have
at
a
art.
horse. All right,
You just-
see you
You
guys.
don't even have.
I'm trying to buy one, but I don't.
That was
it's a lot
fucked
of
up,
money.
Jesus.
What happened?
You just agreed with me. You weren't supposed to agree with me.
What?
Well, I try to be honest. I try to put out so like I
You
don't.
suck at art.
So here, John, join in because
do.
I have a meeting to go to.
No, you got 14 minutes left, Leo.
Yeah, 14 minutes.
How far are we in? Oh, we're plenty of time
No,
in.
no, not yet.
He still has some
But
more
no,
NFT
this
questions.
horse thing, it's stupid.
It is way stupid,
But I'll invest in a horse.
See, there
It's
you go.
way
So will
stupid.
Craig.
but you'll have
Craig
fun.
and I, yeah, and exactly. That just seeing that race,
It's
That
stupid
was
fun.
super fun.
He doesn't like
and
it.
then what's
but-
gonna
'cause
happen
he
is
doesn't
like we're gonna
gambling.
race, and I'm gonna bet not on my horse, but I'm gonna bet another horse. I'm gonna bet you $20. But that horse is gonna fucking win, and then I fucking still make money.
Yeah, my son's like, I want number 3. I'm like, no, you have to bet on my horse. He's like, no, you get on number 3. Okay,
Number 3 didn't win, did it?
The Z3, they're charging
but what's that?
$429 to breed.
No, I can't remember.
To breed them.
Yeah.
Dude, it's insane.
Number 3 did not win.
So how do I get that up just so I can just start looking?
No, just go to z.run.
Zed.
Z dot.
Dot run.
Not run.
Yeah.
ZED.
I seen that.
ZED.RUN.
Apparently,
And
Zed.
you can watch races just to get an idea of what they do, but it's mostly the same shit.
So apparently, Zed is what the letter Z is actually called.
Yeah,
In the alphabet?
Britain. In
That's like old. That's like old
England,
school.
yeah.
Like originally, because my kid was watching this video on YouTube the other day, and the guy was singing the ABCs, and he was singing Z instead of Z, and I was like, "What the fuck
Yeah,
is that?"
is it the one that says Z? Because Z, not Z, because I'm English. You see, is that one?
No,
Oh.
it's Jack Hartman.
Oh,
Oh, Jack Hartman. He knows who it is. Huh.
I think the one I see is Stephen Maggie.
Yeah.
Did your son ever
No,
watch
I've
Stephen
never
Maggie?
heard of that one.
Yeah, He's
into
Did you know who Stephen Maggie are? I guess Maggie's a fucking puppet.
He's into Blippi right now.
Oh, Blippi, yeah.
Blippi's weird as
Did you
fuck.
Did you see the new Blippi?
No.
There's another Blippi that they use in live events.
That's not the same dude.
There's a musical Blippi.
What?
Yeah. That one's kind of, I like him watching that one because they actually go to places and show like how stuff works. It's kind of cool. But
Blippi's fucking weird though.
Hey, I'm Blippi.
Yeah. I don't know.
Fuck. Every time I hear that,
I don't know why he's got to like do that.
Yeah. He's always
I'm pretty sure that dude was in the Air Force too.
Yeah, dude. That dude's weird.
I think he's a vet.
He's probably like that tall too. He looks like really small.
He looks pretty small.
Yeah, he looks very small.
Yeah.
But we'll probably get copyright infringement for my hey, it's Blippi.
I'm pretty sure it was off.
That was
that was pretty damn fucking close.
It was,
I've never
that was pretty good
Yeah.
actually. That was
Do it again.
that was one of
Hey, it's me, Blippi.
that's
exactly what he says.
I think that was one of his best impressions ever.
Yeah, this is probably the only good impression.
What, Pa?
Yeah, see, he knows Blippi, but Blippi's pretty cool. I like him watching Blippi ones. I don't like the one he watches right now because they're playing video games, so it's
That's the weirdest thing.
It's a mom and dad and their kid, and they each have a channel now, and the kid's channel has got like 2 million over 2 million subscribers, but they're from Monterrey, and so my son speaks like he's from Monterrey now, and it fucking drives me nuts. Hey, pa! I'm like, oh, don't ever do that again.
Oh shit!
But
that's
it's
the best.
Yeah,
Your kid is hilarious, by the way.
That shit's funny what he said.
He said yesterday he was playing loteria, and he's like, pobre cotorro. I'm like, ¿por qué? Porque le puse la bota encima. Because the next card was a bota and he put it on top of it. I'm like, where do you fucking get this shit?
He was staring me down the other day when he was leaving.
Oh, he didn't want to go. Yeah, he wanted to leave.
Fucking pissed.
Usually.
I was like, see you later. He's like,
yeah. He's like,
I was like, okay, maybe not. Yeah.
But anyway, so, he still had some questions.
I don't know that there are answers to these questions.
There might be. You'd be surprised.
We're gonna buy a horse. That's the bottom
We're
line.
not buying a horse.
Craig and I are investing in a fucking horse. That's gonna hump
Are you
you.
gonna do like a 5-to-1 or like a 6-to-1 investment ratio so that he doesn't have to go all in, or you
No,
gonna do it
we're gonna go half and half.
and half?
I'm not buying no fucking digital horse. For
$850?
I'm not spending $850
Well, if
on
they're
a
going
fake
half and
fucking
half,
horse.
why don't they go like maybe a $3,000 horse?
I think you
Nope.
should go $3,000
Yeah,
horse.
Not
Dude, you don't got
gonna happen.
$1,500 just laying around somewhere?
Not gonna
It's
happen.
like in your drawer somewhere.
Not that I'm gonna spend on a
I do.
fucking digital horse. You probably do.
I do.
bet you do.
I got like fucking $4,000 right here.
I'm not even surprised.
I was gonna buy a trailer, and the fucking dude.
Just do what I
fucked us.
just do what I do.
Huh?
Did he
It's
bail on you?
part of your portfolio.
No, so he gave us the measurements, and this is from the tip of this fucking place to the tip of to the back, and only like the only usable part was like half of the size.
Oh.
And so we're like, you said it was 26 foot. Well, yeah, if you measure it from the point to the back, I'm like, you son of a bitch. So yeah, it wasn't useful for what I. So I just
What
went
a
and bought
dick.
one. Yeah,
Why would you need to like
if you measure
misrepresent your trailer?
yeah. So
Did he say if you
wanted-
measure like a TV
yeah.
from diagonally?
And then he's like, well, you can fit one razor on the sideways, and I'm like, so how am I going to get my ramps on this? Well, buy some other ramps. I'm like, all right, so
That's
okay. I'm
fucking
like, I get the
stupid.
ramps. I'm like, so my razor's this long and their trailer's this wide. I'm like, it's not gonna work. Oh, but just weld. I'm like, I'll just fucking build my own fucking trailer. If that's the fucking
Exactly.
case. You know. So
Just go buy one of those old mobile homes and tear the top off, and there you go.
I just went and bought a new one, and so fuck them. They can suck a dick.
Yeah. So
Did
the
you,
trailer
give him
guy.
did you give him a bucket of dicks?
No, I'm gonna take one and put it on his fucking door or something.
Good. Good.
So you didn't have questions about the
The horse race?
Or anything. What was your question that wasn't answerable? Because I might have an answer. If I don't, I'm just gonna make it up, and you'll have to guess if it's real or not.
Yep.
Go.
I just don't. No, I'm good. I'm good. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. I'm trying to let go of the. I don't know how it works, but that's hard for me. I don't
I'm
know why.
still in the same boat that I don't. I get it. There's certain like the NFT things. I get certain things about it, but there's certain things that I don't. But at the same time,
People are making billions.
have you ever read
of
Game
motherfucking
Theory?
dollars.
Oh yeah.
No.
Read game theory.
I've heard of game theory.
Yeah,
Read game theory, and
I
then we're gonna come
understand it
back and
to
buy
an
a horse.
extent, but
Yeah. So there's a thing where it's like, for example, like in stocks, people don't buy it based on what the thing is worth. They buy it by what they assume other people think it's worth, and so it's like a whole fucking. So I'm trying to guess what you think it's worth, so I can price it at that. Like
So you
it
can
makes
buy
zero
it when
sense.
it's lower.
Yeah. So it's like the NFT thing. It's worth that because somebody was willing to pay that. At the end of the day, that's why it has
I had a
value.
fucking billion
and the
dollars.
idea
I'm
with the
gonna buy a
NFT
fucking
is
rock.
that somebody else is going to be willing to pay more
Exactly.
later on.
Yep. So there's some that within half an hour is already worth more.
That's so weird.
Just because, and then the fact that people are buying it gives it just that much more value because they see that there's interest and that there's people
We're
willing
gonna make
to
an
pay this.
NFT. I'm gonna make a knife drawing. And I'm gonna put it at $100,000. And then
And Craig's gonna
and
buy a horse.
let whoever buys it make it.
And Craig's gonna buy a horse.
That has value.
Yeah.
That has way more
So-
value than any
so-
of the fucking rock NFTs.
So is the NFT digital only?
The shading was nice in that rock.
Or are some NFTs like
I
like
think
if
there's-
somebody paints a physical, like an actual painting on canvas with paint, can that be an NFT?
If you
Or-
can take a picture of
Or
it.
do they sell the painting and then there's a digital NFT that is separate from
The picture of
painting?
the painting, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so fucking weird.
Yeah. Like I mentioned, there's
Like
a
I
guy.
said, if there's anybody out there that knows
So-
this shit, reach out to us.
Yeah,
we'll
let
have
us
you
know.
on.
Let us know.
So,
Send us an
so
email,
in that case, would the person who did the painting, would it make sense to say that if you buy the painting, you must also buy the NFT so that the painting and the
Or
NFT
you can say,
always
hey,
go together?
no, you sell
buy
them
this-
separately.
Or you can say, hey, if you buy this painting, you get this NFT for free, or vice versa. Hey, you buy this NFT, you get this painting for free, and then you associate then they're kind of linked.
And
'Cause
it's only
there's-
fucking $200,000, guys.
Because like the NBA wants to do the whole tickets, where the ticket is in an NFT format as well, so that you can actually resell it, or they can cancel them if they have to, or it's like a way to track them as well. So
Yeah, like I said, there's an author who has a book, and each page he's making into NFT.
That's
And if you
fucking
want the
insane.
whole book, you have to buy the whole. You have to go out and search for each.
But
one.
see, that's cool because there's like a
in a way,
clever
that's a puzzle. Yeah.
There's a clever
That's
factor
why I said
to
like,
it. Like
if you
it's
take a picture of Leo and then like we
That's
just
gonna
cut
be a
him
lot
up,
of fucking NFTs.
we just cut him up and like in order to own the whole Leo like picture of Leo, you have to go through and you have to buy all of them, and then you'll be like, I own this collection.
okay, I'll do the photography from the waist up.
John.
John got the middle.
You'll do from the knees down.
Yeah, I'll do from the knees
John's
down.
over there like, I want it all.
See, John?
He's even licking his fucking finger. Look at him.
Real, what is on your face? Oh, it's your.
That's his face.
Oh,
So
That's just what he looks like.
that's just what it is.
all right, guys.
So
Anyways.
Leo has to take off.
I do have to get
Craig doesn't
buzzed.
have any more NFT questions. Or
I don't even know
TDG
what
30
questions I
will
still
save you
have.
30% off on
Next
topknives.com.
podcast, guys, we're gonna have.
Yeah, make sure to
proud
follow
horse
our-
owners, Craig and I.
However,
our Instagram pages.
if you're still listening, sorry, Jesus. If you're still listening, please go to topsdailygrind.com. Go to the 5K. It's
Yeah.
an
Oh, yeah,
actual
yeah.
5K.
Oh,
The
we
5K
actually- this is
it's
a
not
real
a
5K.
digital 5K. It's a real 5K. We are going to
but
do
the
have
raffle
a-
tickets are digital.
yes, and your registration is also done digitally, which is kind of
Yeah.
What if they call in? What if they call in?
And the
You
knives
sign
that
up?
they can
do it.
win.
Yeah, we
we
can do
send
that
them.
still.
And the knives that they're gonna win are real knives. They're not.
Yes,
digital
they're
knives.
not digital knives. They are real knives.
I'm gonna fucking sell a digital knife.
We
So,
are gonna sell a digital.
Would you
knife.
would you stop for a second? Let me talk about the 5K. All right. Sign up for the 5K.
Ooh.
Everyone.
We got an actual charity though, right?
Yes.
okay, go.
Yes. I'm filling out a form right now
to get logos and
to
stuff?
get so that we can put their logos on our stuff. We are going to donate all of the proceeds to Our Rescue. That's Operation Underground Railroad. These guys go out and they find people who've been sex trafficked. They save them, and then they help them return to some sense of normalcy, which, that's probably
Tough to do,
an
yeah.
uphill battle forever. But these guys are doing badass shit. It's very cool. All of the money that we're going to make on this 5K from the raffle tickets, from the registrations, any other donations that people give us, all of that money is going straight to that. And so even if you're not going to run, even if you don't care about the raffle tickets, it's a badass cause to give money to. So even if you don't give the money to us, just give it to them.
Yeah.
Like
Just go directly to them.
go donate straight to them. Whatever you do, this is an organization that is doing some really cool stuff, and you should support them.
Yep.
So.
All right, thank you guys.
Appreciate it, guys.
Okay, we're out.
Thank you.
And,
We'll be proud horse owners next week.
yep. And look for our NFTs soon. So. Hold on, John. You turn that one off?